Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
Welcome back. It's a Monday morning. You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good, buddy.
What's going on, female buddy?
Doing good, buddy.
35 degrees right now. Going to get up into the low 50s, depending on where you
Ooh,
are.
nice.
And it looks like it's mostly sunny, partly cloudy the entire day.
All right.
It's going to be a great day. If you are traveling this week, here is your travel forecast.
Yeah, don't.
Here's the thing.
What?
Locally, we're going to be okay.
Well, yeah.
All right, so we have highs in the mid to upper 50s on Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you are traveling Wednesday, yes, there will be rain, but it will not be icy snow, whatever, around here.
Okay.
It gets dicey after Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving high of 38, day after high of 35, Saturday high of 34. So it could be getting sleety, icy, snowy, depending on where you are traveling. Right. So just a heads up. And I'm sure if you're traveling, you've already taken a look.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, there's supposed to be like nasty weather this.
Nasty weather. They may not have enough people.
Yeah,
but hey, go. Say hello to everybody.
Well, it's funny, to your point, right? Like, it's like, do you want to fly and deal with the stress of all of that? Or do you want to drive and deal with the potential danger of what the roads could look
drive
like?
and slide.
Yeah, depending on where you're going. So, like, you're kind of SOL either way. Speaking of SOL, there is a very popular restaurant that has announced they are now done.
Wait, they're closed?
Yeah, Kimmy, you may be familiar with this place. It's called Maru Izakaya Sushi.
I don't know if it's izakaya, but yeah, Maru Sushi.
Izakaya. Well,
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. But yes, it was.
You hear the. It's actually not.
I don't know if it's izakaya.
It's izakaya.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I have it in the story in the Democratic Chronicle.
Okay, you could be right.
Maru Izakaya, 274 North Good Street, near the Village Gate.
Oh.
Actually, not izakaya.
I don't think
it's not izakaya if it's not for the izakaya
I've never
region
heard
of
it
Japan.
pronounced like that.
Maru Sushi, that's what it's called?
So it's maroon or maroon?
Maroon Sushi.
Maroon.
If you're eating Maroon
Maroon
Sushi,
5 sushi?
You're going to get sick. Yes. Maroon 5 Sushi. The last time Tommy was pop culturally relevant, Maroon 5 was
They
the
were a
biggest
good
fan.
group, I thought.
Shut up.
Their songs had a lot of pop to them.
I don't know.
Jumping.
It's jumping, baby.
So this sushi place,
Yeah.
Well, it can't be popular if it's closing.
All right, so here's the thing.
It was in the old California Roll-In.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, in Village Gate.
You got it. So they've been open for the last 5 years, and look, I understand that restaurants closing these days is not anything remarkable. What makes this place remarkable is the fact that it's been able to survive this long, because they may be the restaurant with the least luck in the history of restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to them?
Allow me to tell you a story, Tom. So the gentleman who owns this place.
Oh, Mr. Maroon.
No, his name is Andy Liu.
Andy Liu.
It's actually not called Liu. He's not from the Liu region of Japan. He's not actually Liu. He has a very impressive resume.
All right.
He went down to New York City and got training in establishments like Nobu. You're familiar with that place.
So that's a big chain of like high-end hotels and stuff, right?
I thought it was a sushi restaurant.
Oh, I thought it was like tied to like some hotel.
No. Didn't Maroon 5 open up a restaurant?
They did. You're right. All right, so he went to learn from the masters down in New York City?
Yes.
All right.
He then came back. I'm sorry, you were going to say something, Kimmy?
Wasn't there one here for like...
Nobu?
Yeah, for a very brief amount of time.
Oh, I must have missed that one. I'm not a big sushi guy, though.
Mr. Nobu.
Plus, I've been going to Izakaya, which apparently is not a sushi restaurant.
I've been going to Maroon 5.
I don't know.
I have no idea. So
I've been getting a canned tuna.
you like tuna in a can?
Love tuna in a can.
We don't have time. I got to tell you the story. So, Mr. Lou.
Yeah, what did old Louie do?
He goes down to New York
Big
City.
Lou?
He trades at all these places.
Yeah.
And he's going to come back to Rochester.
So is he a local guy?
Okay, I want to say yes, but I don't want Kimmy to pounce on me. So I'm not
No,
telling
because
you.
his name sounds Japanese.
Andy Liu. Well, he can have a Japanese family and be born in Rochester.
I know, but usually they come
Who's
from
they?
the old country.
Who's they? What are you
The
talking
Japanese.
about? What are you talking about?
I thought is he a Japanese
We
cat?
don't have this information.
It's taken us 5
I mean,
minutes.
is he just a regular Rochester guy?
It's taken us 5 minutes, and we're not even in the effing story
I mean,
yet.
am I going to get like my sushi and salt potatoes?
Get yourself a sushi plate. All right. Andy Liu, restaurateur, chef, goes down to New York City, learns at high-end sushi restaurants, and he's coming back to Rochester to open up his own restaurant.
So he's like a sushi master now.
So when it was opened, it was called Maru Sushi. Why? What does that have to do with sushi? God damn it.
No, chopping up the sushi.
God
Just
damn
let
it.
us go
Chop,
through
chop,
the
chop
story.
sushi.
All right,
Chop
Kimmy.
You never had chop sushi?
Is that like chop sushi?
Yeah, it's very good.
Chop sushi. He came home to open up his restaurant.
Yeah.
And he was the opening date was March of 2020.
Yes, I remember this because we were living in our apartment at the time.
He opens up his restaurant in March of 2020.
Yeah. Nice.
The next day, New York State shut everything down due to COVID-19.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
He opened up.
Wait, the day before?
The day before the
Oh, my
shutdown,
God.
he opened up his restaurant.
So he buys all that fish.
Yep.
Hires everybody.
Yep.
Go home.
And the salt potatoes. He lost
my
salt
God.
potatoes, too. So their last day was yesterday. I'm sorry. They will be open for dinner through November 30th, but they will be closed for Thanksgiving. So if you are a fan of this place, your last opportunity to go get something to eat is every day except for the 25th and the 27th.
Do you want to eat sushi the last day a joint's going to be open?
Well, no. What you do is you just go get the salt potatoes.
That's what I would eat.
How he managed to keep the place open.
That is an amazing story.
And
Yeah.
like the fact that you couldn't.
Because I quit. I mean, screw it.
Well, think about how much money they probably had invested in that
But
thing.
I'm thinking I lost it all.
Well, but that's just it. You don't want to just throw up the white flag right away.
Yeah, but can you sit for 3 months? Because we were shut down.
It was longer
It was
than
longer
that.
than
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I think they did like the takeout thing for a while, and then I think they also had a tough time during like that COVID period getting like a liquor license and like other stuff that they wanted to have. I don't know if it ever happened.
No, I mean that
I'm
makes
such a quitter, man. I screw it.
Well, no, but if you've got, I mean, what does it cost to open up a restaurant in the Village Gate? $100,000,
Oh, probably more
Probably
than
a
that.
lot.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So, like, if you've got that much money invested in this,
Yeah.
thing, you can't just be like, well,
You can't bail.
wasn't in the cards, I guess.
Well, it kind of wasn't.
Hey, did we make $100,000 the first day? No. Oh crap. 252 WCMF. 252-9263. We're trying to tell you about Maru Izakaya Mebe Sushi in the Village Gate. Again, its last day for dinner will be on the 30th of November. They are closing, but the most impressive thing about this story is they opened literally the day before everything got shut down for COVID. So, like, with these restaurateurs, here's what I never understood.
What's up?
A lot of times in the greater Rochester area, you will have a popular restaurant close, only for the owner 6 months to a year later to open up another restaurant.
You'll see it in a different location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's a completely different restaurant,
Yeah.
period. Why close your restaurant if you're just going to open up another restaurant?
It's a great question.
I mean, I guess because like if that's if that's your career, right? Like you're not, maybe you don't give up after one. Maybe you see the faults in the first
Okay.
way
Who's
you did
giving
it,
you
so
the
you try
money?
it again. I don't know.
Who's giving you the money? Like, let's say, to your point, let's say
Yeah.
I open up a restaurant at Tanks.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go over here and try it again. When I go back to the back, they go, how'd that first one go for you? Oh, you guys want some old sushi I got in the trunk of my car?
I got some potatoes for collateral.
Delicious potatoes.
Asian potatoes.
They call me Big Lou back in my country.
Do they have potatoes in Asia? No,
You're gonna do this?
No, they can grow everywhere, right? Potatoes grow everywhere.
I don't know.
No, I'm
Well,
saying-
they're in the ground. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But you never see them on a menu.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
There's no Japanese, Chinese potatoes.
No.
No, there's Chinese potatoes.
Yes, potatoes are grown extently in Asia,
Okay, but then too.
They don't
which is
serve them
the
to anybody.
world's largest potato producing
Well,
continent.
who's eating them?
No, too-
China's the largest producer, followed by India and Bangladesh.
All right, I've been to Chinese restaurants a million times.
Yeah.
Never saw a potato on the menu. Not in anything.
Well, they all have French fries. I mean, it's not in the dish. You
I got
buy-
a Chen Garden. Ain't no French fry.
You can buy French fries at every Chinese restaurant.
Nobody's ordering them French fries.
I would, when as a kid, I would.
Who the hell? Well, yeah, because she didn't know no better.
No, I just like I like
It
potatoes.
says they use them in stir fries.
Oh yeah, I know. You got like the chocolate.
It's using curries in India.
That one I know.
All right.
But no, but to his point, like I mean, and I know it's Americanized Chinese food. Is the actual Chinese and Japanese food, does that have potatoes in it? And why are we not getting the potato versions if that's the case?
Because I'm thinking like Japan, they eat a lot of fish.
Yeah.
A lot of fish and rice. Where's the potato coming in?
Well, I guess maybe that's too much starch.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
Japan. A popular dish is yaki imo, which
That's not what it's called.
which is sweet roasted potato, which is a sweet roasted potato.
Sounds good.
They're also used in hot pot dishes in Japan.
Hot pot coming through.
I'm not a huge fan of Yaki Imo. Well, because he won Game 5 against the Jays.
Oh,
Series.
damn it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. All right,
Oh,
so-
yeah. Did your dad know him?
Yeah,
right?
He was on deck. He was really looking forward to facing him, too.
Your dad looks like he's full of Japanese potatoes.
Stupidest show
Oh, yeah.
in any radio station in America.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, find me a dumber show than this one, and I'll call you a liar.
All right.
No, like, again, like, I know that, like, you know, Indian food that we have here, Chinese food, Japanese food, unless you find, like, an authentic place in a neighborhood where there's a lot of Japanese, Indian, or Chinese folks, it's for us.
Yeah.
I just don't.
It's Americanized.
But like they got here and they saw that everything we eat has potatoes in it. You think that they would include their potato dishes. It doesn't make sense to me. I would like to try a Japanese potato. It is a Japanese.
Like a Japanese home fry. Be delicious.
Well, that's just, how do you do it different?
They would Asian it up.
How do you?
Different spices, maybe?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Like you ever had like Cajun fries?
Yeah, but that's
Maybe they
just-
got like Japanese fries.
No, but that's just like seasoning salt.
Yeah, so maybe they got their, to Kimmy's point, maybe they put their Asian
Spin on it.
seasoning.
So it's like soy sauce on home fries?
Oh, that sounds good. I could put soy sauce
I
on
feel
it.
like it would make the fries mushy.
Well,
Yeah, you eat them quick.
okay. Is that what they tell you?
Yeah.
Eat these fast, guys.
Quick.
Welcome to Ezekiah. Eat these fast. It's
Chop,
not actually
chop.
called
Eat.
Ezekiah. It's not. It's Maru, actually. That's what it is. I had somewhere I was going, and now I've lost it because of all the... Okay, like when the potatoes that come out of the ground in Japan, when they come out of the ground, period,
Yeah.
do they taste different than like potatoes that are grown in America or
Well,
Ireland?
yeah, it's different
Different
dirt.
soil.
Well, that's what I'm serious. No,
Well, I don't know.
It's very different
no,
dirt.
I'm asking a serious
Asian dirt
question.
is different than American dirt.
I am asking a serious...
American dirt. Eat what I say.
Does the dirt determine what a vegetable tastes like?
Sure it does. Come on. I
think
mean,
like-
if
I
it
think
literally
like any-
exists
You
in
don't know
dirt-
that.
No,
You do
I
not
think
know
I
that.
think any vegetable can taste different depending on I don't know what it's grown in.
What is it? But how? How?
Because the dirt
the
would get
nutrients?
absorbed into the taste.
Does the dirt gets absorbed
I
into
don't
the
know
vegetable?
about.
Yeah.
Is that what?
So I'm
was
thinking
gonna
like
say
I'm
it
thinking like a
grows
no, but
Japan.
you wash the potato.
All right,
with
so
the carrot.
Japan's got a lot of volcanoes. So it's
God.
probably got a lot of volcanic ash in the potato.
Everywhere has a
So-
lot of volcanoes. The entire
We ain't got no
all
volcano.
of what we're living on is from volcanoes. Stupid.
We ain't got one volcano.
Bro, what you are standing on, everything is volcanoes.
This ain't no
Japan has a lot of
volcano.
Everything
They
is
got one out in
volcano.
Washington, and that one already blew up.
Oh
and
my
broke.
God! Go outside, walk on the ground. That is volcano.
That ain't no volcano.
How did we get ground, idiot?
I know.
You got ground, but God made the ground.
God made the ground, but then he
He
made.
was balling up dirt and then chucking it out into the universe.
But he chucked different dirt in Japan than he did.
was like rolling them up like
Ireland.
meatballs and just throwing them into the
America?
universe.
God, you are so dumb. No, I mean, Kimmy, all ground comes from volcanoes, right? Like it was volcanoes in
I
the
thought
ocean.
so, right? Because that created like Pangea or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it all
Pangea.
split apart.
Yeah,
The hell's Pangea?
it's the initial
Yeah.
continent.
Like the
solid
one massive
continent.
land mass.
Did you not pay any attention in school?
Wait, it used to be just like one land?
Yeah,
Then a-
Pangea.
Yeah.
And then now you can go to Pangea and get all of your jewelry needs at Eastview.
Oh, yeah, I like that place.
Yeah.
They got little trinkets. I get them for my wife.
They'll pierce your ears. What is different about the dirt in Japan than the dirt in America, the dirt in Ireland, the dirt in? I mean,
Maybe it just has different nutrients, so maybe potatoes grow better in certain
Yeah.
places. I think that's part of it.
But okay.
Maybe they grow bigger.
Oh,
Oh,
big,
can you Google
big taters?
Can you Google where the biggest potatoes are grown in the world? Because
I bet you it's China.
I bet you it's here based on how we, handle. We're pretty good at growing things,
Oh, yeah.
like for size.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like there's a whole science behind it.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see those videos like every year where it's the world's largest pumpkin, Oklahoma. It's a 75-foot pumpkin. There's a family living in it.
So maybe the biggest potatoes in Oklahoma.
No, I would guess that we grow the
Oh,
biggest.
no, Idaho. That's where they grow them big.
Yeah, but
Idaho.
do they grow them big or do they grow them a lot? Because you can't do both. The longer it takes to grow the potato, the fewer potatoes you get.
I thought Idaho was like the potato
No.
capital of the world.
I get it, but what I'm saying is if they produce the most potatoes, you're probably pulling them earlier. If you leave them in the ground, I would assume they grow more. Like the pumpkin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you want the world's biggest pumpkin, you got to leave the pumpkin on the vine to make
You
sure it
do.
keeps growing. Therefore, you can't produce as many.
So what are we
pumpkins.
looking for? The most,
No,
the biggest?
I want the biggest. I want where do the biggest potatoes
I bet
grow?
you it's still Idaho, based on that commercial.
Okay, well, New Zealand currently holds the record for the
Zealand?
largest potato ever.
How big was that potato?
11
inches.
pounds.
11 pounds.
An 11-pound potato?
Oh,
like-
no, I'm sorry. 17.4 pounds. The biggest one before that was in Britain, and that was
How big's a baby
11
when they're
pounds.
born?
That's a 1-year-old kid. A 17-pound
Yeah.
potato is the size of a 1-year-old child.
Damn.
It's like covering your 1-year-old in sour cream cheese and chives and eating their insides with a fork and knife. Holy crap!
God damn.
What a
Look at New Zealand, man.
is New Zealand known for potatoes?
I thought they had
know.
lamb.
What?
I think they're known for lamb.
There's not a rule that you can't grow potatoes if you raise
No,
lamb.
but I think they're known for lamb,
No, okay.
not known for taters.
That
Big tater
sounds-
country. You can't say, I'm from New Zealand, man. That's tater country out that way. I'll
Well,
tell you
you
what.
wouldn't sound
We
like-
an island out
you
there.
wouldn't do it like that because that's not what an accent from New Zealand sounds like.
Oh,
If
I
you-
say, let me tell you
That's
something about
not
taters
also
now.
not a New
You
Zealand
call that a
accent.
potato?
Shut
Now
up.
that's a potato.
Kimmy, can you? All right, one last question
Yeah.
about potatoes, and then we'll move on.
I got a knife to cut that potato.
Oh, I want to remind everybody, this show is so bad. This all started with a discussion about a sushi restaurant closing at Village Gate. Is there a place in the world that cannot grow potatoes? Thank you.
Chernobyl.
I mean, I'm sure like.
Oh, you can grow them, just don't eat them. By the way, that probably holds the record for the largest potato if you go dig
Yeah,
them
but it's
up.
probably attached to some guy's head. They call him Tater Head.
Oh, you talking about Czechoslovakian tater? That's not where it is.
My country.
Okay.
You
I
think
mean,
that is scary potato? Look at my head.
Takes off his hat.
it would be anywhere.
Which wasn't even necessary because you clearly saw the potato under his hat to begin with.
Anywhere where it's extreme hot or extreme cold. So like deserts, you can't grow potatoes.
Okay.
Antarctica, obviously, you can't grow potatoes.
So there's no African potatoes? Well, I guess there'd be.
Yeah, there probably is.
Well, I'm saying there's a lot of deserts in Africa.
No, but they have temperate
I
climate.
understand. That's why I said yes. I guess there's other places.
And they grow coffee and chocolate.
Potatoes need cooler temperatures to thrive. Will not grow well in locations with prolonged periods above 80 degrees.
Okay, so anywhere near
Maybe
the,
Africa's out there.
Yeah, anywhere near the equator, you can't grow potatoes.
There ain't no Florida tater.
Well, like, oh, yeah. I guess.
Too hot.
No, I don't. How
You
close?
get the oranges.
All right. We have a dynamite. It's got to get better than this. Kind of break report this morning here on CMF. It is not a postgame Monday.
No.
The Bills got all their playing out of the way on Thursday
All that
night.
misery's done.
Although it was an interesting day yesterday. How about that Chiefs-Colts game? Huh?
Did watch a little of that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
buddy boy. That being said, there is something we have to get into just after 7 o'clock this morning because there is a mystery happening out in Webster.
A mystery.
Yes, and it has nothing to do with potatoes,
Hmm.
although it does have to do with explosions.
Oh.
There's a woman who reached out to 10NBC to let them know she keeps hearing massive explosions. And the reason she's reaching out to 10NBC is everyone else in an official capacity she's reached out to cannot give her an answer.
She's the only one that's hearing them?
She is not the only one that is hearing them.
Okay.
In fact, other people in her neighborhood.
Seems
Yeah,
like
you
she's
would
the only one
think.
that's like catching it on video.
Yes.
But they're huge.
Yeah, she has audio of these things, from her ring cam.
Yeah.
And we don't live in Webster. You used to.
Yeah.
I always assumed the explosions in Webster after you left were celebratory gunshots that you were gone or warnings to keep you back out of
Get
Webster.
out of here, Tommy. You suck.
Just after 7 o'clock, we try to get to the bottom of the booms
All right.
out by the bay.
Booming on the bay.
Booming
On
on
the
the
back
dock
of
of
the
the
bay.
Shut up. That and a whole bunch
Watch
more.
my potato float away.
And it turns out that's not a potato. That guy from Chernobyl drowned. Just keeping him on the top of the water.
Oh, God. Oh, my chest hurts.
Good, I hope you're dying. And as a reward for sitting through this garbage, we also have tickets to go see Motley
Yeah,
Crue.
we do.
Okay.
Another
Real
band.
entertainment.
There you go. They're coming in July to Darien Lake, courtesy of Live Nation. We'll get you those before 10 o'clock this morning. But first, Tom, you think we're stupid?
Yep.
We're not even as close to as stupid, believe it or not, as this man we're going to talk about
Oh.
because he thought he was beating the system.
Uh-oh.
He had it under control. And he is now facing serious charges. And every time these types of stories show up, we have to remind you that you think you're doing something silly and small and it's no big deal. But this actually carries severe punishment if you get caught. And we'll tell you what one man did to make his car, quote, legal next here in the break room. Let's see about. Congratulations, son. You played yourself.
What happened?
Well, it's funny when these guys think they're like outsmarting the cops, the government, whatever, only to look like the biggest possible idiots of all time. And that's what this story is.
What happened?
Because, look, I don't know. We've all been where this guy may be, where there's no way your car is going to pass these and you're going to have to drive it illegally.
Okay.
But for this to be your solution, thinking you're not going to get busted.
So does it stick out automatically, or did he?
Well, we're talking about him.
I mean, is it hidden on what he did, or is it right out in the
No,
open?
it's right out there.
I've seen some guys pull some moves that. What are you doing?
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF. Just after 6:45, the Bills did not play this weekend, but there was Bills activity Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
The much-awaited debut of a film, Thomas.
Yes.
A film involving the Buffalo Bills and the Hardmack Channel. And I know there were multiple watch parties across Western New York, some right here in the greater Rochester area.
Yeah.
And there is one consensus about this movie that people have taken away.
Yes.
Which we thought was obvious.
Yeah, what did you think this was going to be?
Because this is all they do.
Thank you.
They're like a factory for this stuff.
How you've never come across this channel in your lifetime is amazing.
We'll get to it just after 6:45 here in the break room on CMF. A man in our area has been arrested after an incident in his vehicle Thursday night.
What'd he do?
So state troopers pulled this man over because he had switched plates. And when they were walking up to the car, they noticed something unique about his inspection and registration stickers.
Yeah.
They were counterfeit.
Oh, homemade?
That's exactly what they were. Not only were they homemade, they were drawn in crayon.
Like the lines weren't even
Well,
straight.
you said crayon?
I just texted you a picture from 10NBC of what these look like. And I would like for you, Tommy, to please describe to the audience when you get it up what you are looking at.
It looks like something like a little kid would do.
Yeah. It's like scribbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just it. He doesn't even write words.
No, it's just scribbles and like little
Yeah.
shades thing that's supposed to be like a barcode.
So like from
Oh my God.
from a distance, it may kind of resemble the stickers on your car.
Maybe.
But like from like 100 yards away. How it took
Apparently he
this.
doesn't own a printer.
Oh, okay, so let's talk about that. And the
By
phone
the way,
number
if I'm doing this, I'm giving myself a couple extra years. Because I got to make
point.
another one next year.
Great
yeah, if
point.
you're going to fake it.
Add a couple of years to it.
So the phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. Kimmy, you bring up a great point. If you're going to take the risk of counterfeiting government documents.
And maybe it's not going to look the same, but maybe from, if you're not paying attention, it may pass.
Well, Kimmy, I mean, you have the ability to find these stickers online and simply
just copy
print
and
out.
paste.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or take the one you have and alter them via Photoshop
Sure.
where it would look exactly dead on. Now, it's fake and you're
Yeah.
probably eventually going to get busted. But why
But
would
maybe
you?
it fools him at first.
It would cost you $3
Yeah.
if you don't have a printer at home to go to Kinko's.
Cost you less than
Or the
the
library.
crayons.
Yes, this guy worked way harder than he had to make a worse version of a forged document that he could have had.
Yeah, he's not even good at
Do
it.
you think he sketched it from memory, or was he looking at somebody's actual paperwork?
Well,
when he
like,
did it?
they're not
It's got to be from memory because even the blocking, like the sheets of paper, they're not the right size.
Yeah.
And the numbers
It's all
are like,
crammed in.
they're
Yeah.
all over. Like one's
yeah.
up here, one's down here.
Yeah.
It's all
You-
over the place.
You didn't even try.
No.
All right, Kimmy,
Yeah.
I think the real question in this story is not how dumb this man is. It's how old is this man that he could not
That's a
figure
good
out,
question.
right? Because either he's the dumbest young guy on the planet,
Yeah.
where he didn't think I will print these out, or he's an old man who doesn't understand that technology exists. Which one is it?
I gotta think like old man who just didn't even bother to look up anything. You know?
That looks like something
Like,
that should be on
you
some
didn't even
parent's
Google it.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
If my kids
Yeah.
did this,
That's what I'm saying. It should be on your refrigerator.
No, it's not even good enough to put on my refrigerator.
Or maybe the outdoor fridge, the one in the garage.
the Garagio.
Yeah.
Like a simple just Google search would at least like show you what it's supposed to look like. You could have gone off that.
The troopers had to
You
be laughing
used-
their asses
You
off.
used zero technology.
So,
How do you not laugh at that?
No, I agree, but like you look like they're laughing in your face.
Yes.
Like that's the other thing about it.
You were better off just not having it.
Thank you.
That's what I don't get. Like, why even bother to put it on there?
Yeah.
Like I think my favorite part of this story is like this guy, if the allegations are true, had to think he was brilliant.
Yes.
Like he figured it out. Look what I did. He was probably showing his friends, ha ha. And then for you to think that only to have these state troopers laughing in your face over what you attempted to do. I would love to know what that feels like as they're writing you all these tickets. And here's the other thing.
What's that?
We do not know what charges he is facing, but we have seen a handful of these stories in the past on this show. And those people were facing serious charges.
Forging documents.
You got it. In doing this, you are forging a government document, which is like a super serious crime.
Okay.
Like, you would have been way better off, to Kimmy's point, even charge-wise, just not driving with an inspection or registration.
So, could he do jail time for this? Where they force you to sketch?
I always feel like they were so poorly done, it shouldn't even count as trying to forge a document. Like, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, you're not fooling anybody.
Right.
Under the no fooling act?
And the ass kicker of this whole thing.
What was that?
Again, 252 WCMF, story on 10 NBC, shares the state police department's picture of a man who tried to forge registration and inspection documents on his car. They're written in crayon, and there's not even words. It's just
scribbles.
Yes.
Squiggly lines where they should be. I mean,
it looks like a cartoon.
Yeah,
it looks like something you'd see in a cartoon.
It 100% looks like a cartoon. The ass kicker in all of this, the reason he was pulled over is he had switched plates.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So you were going to eventually get pulled over.
Yeah.
Right? If you're messing with the switch plates, what is the point of this?
Yeah. Because you can't switch the plates anymore because they can read the plates and they know automatically, and you're F.
Exactly. It's like this guy has to either be 80 or the dumbest man on the planet.
Yeah. He's got to be old.
We got Instagram messages coming in. Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. Adam writes us, I had a boss print me off an inspection sticker on Google because I was having trouble getting my truck to pass. I left that printout inspection sticker around for the whole year, even went through DWI checkpoints on the regular with no problem.
I like how he describes it. He was having trouble getting his truck to pass, like his truck had cancer. Like, it wasn't fixable. I tried to fix it, but I couldn't.
Hold on. Okay, see, here's what I hate about this.
And listen, man, I'm one who switched.
Are you?
I switched plates, man.
Listen,
guys,
so
I
I never looked at this guy. I did all I could.
No, I get where he's coming from. Like, bro, in the past, yes, I would leave an inspection sticker on for a year or two after.
I got popped major.
Guys, I'm just like you, but like now that I don't have to deal with it, you're all idiots.
I'm better than that. I left that behind me.
You didn't.
I did all I could.
Bro, she throws you out. You're right back to keeping that inspection sticker on.
What'd you hear?
So the best was my wife is from Delaware.
Yeah.
All right. So when we met, she still had Delaware plates, Delaware registration.
Yeah, a lot of people let it go till the year's up.
Exactly. Well, like, she didn't register her car in New York.
Yeah.
But she wasn't going to go back to Delaware to, like, register and inspect her car there.
They got to do it here.
But here's the thing. Nobody here knew what those stickers looked like.
Oh.
So, like, I just drove that car around for, like, 3 years.
Wait, but it has a date on it.
Yeah, but it's a very foreign-looking sticker.
Oh.
One of them is, like, on your license plate. So, like,
yeah, I guess Delaware is one of those states where, the plates don't jump out at you.
Yeah, right? Like, when's the last time you saw a Delaware plate?
Can't
you
picture
don't.
one.
So, like, the funniest thing is I took her car to go do a show in Philly, which is, like, right over, and I had to drive through Delaware. And it was, like, the one time I was like, oh, my God, I'm, like, 4
Now
years
I'm in
over.
trouble.
Back in the home country.
252 WCMF. Let's talk to John. Hey, Johnny, how are you, buddy?
Oh, not bad.
Hey,
Yeah. I just call it this guy. He's not the first genius. This is 40 years ago. I towed a car for the sheriff's department. Guy did the same thing. He made his stickers out of crayons, and I don't know what he wound up getting, but the car was towed.
All right, so here's the thing, Johnny. Here's the thing. 40 years ago, it's still stupid, but I give him a little more leeway because the technology to find and print a sticker did not exist.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's the same guy, John.
No, it wasn't the only one. Towed ones where people did actually nice-looking ones with pens and markers.
Makes some effort.
Yeah.
They went down to Michael's.
They put a little work into it.
Yeah, the craft store.
That one, he just scribbled with a crayon.
All right, well, John, great story, buddy. Thanks for the call. Have a good rest of the day. Who says tow truck drivers don't have great stories?
Apparently, this may happen more than we think.
No, I'm telling you. Look,
little scribbles on the window.
You can't tell me there's more than 15 people statewide that have drawn in crayon their inspection sticker. Come on. And if you're thinking about doing it,
I'm sure. I bet you there are people that have traced them.
But all you have to do is get close.
Yeah.
You know what the problem is? Nobody wants to trace anymore.
No, trace is the easy one. Nobody wants to create anymore.
Oh.
Thomas. All right, let's take a break. How did you not know this is what this was going to be?
Yeah.
Like, we joked about this for a whole year. And, like, I get it. Like, you're going to watch it because, like, it's local and it's exciting because you sat down and you watched this.
Watched it last night.
Okay. There are a lot of people that are very upset and disappointed.
Well, they have never watched this channel then. Because I will say this.
It's exactly what you think.
They were right on brand for what this channel does.
But here's the thing. I know people who have watched these before that were upset.
That I don't get.
I think they thought this one was going to be different.
Yeah.
We'll get into it because the Bills made their film debut last night.
A lot of cameos. A lot of cameos.
Next here in the break room. Let's see WCMF. I don't know what everyone thought this was going to be. I thought it was pretty clear from the beginning.
They nailed it.
We were all watching with the same idea in mind.
Yeah.
But they nailed it.
Okay, they nailed it.
Yeah, for what they do.
All right. But here's the thing, Kimmy. Look, I'm with you. I'm sure there are people that have never seen one of these movies before that walked away like, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
But there are even people that I know are familiar with this company's.
And they're still upset.
And they were still like, what?
That I don't get.
Yeah.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF, just after 7 o'clock this morning. There's an issue going on out in Webster.
Yeah, you were saying.
in one specific neighborhood, and they want answers. And I know there's a lot of people that live in neighborhoods, Karens and such, that'll be like, I want answers, and it's like little stupid things.
Yeah.
This is a legitimate problem.
Okay.
Because when there are unexplained explosions,
That's a little scary.
we'll get to that just after 7 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. The Bills did not play this weekend. They went and did what they did on Thursday.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean there wasn't Bills stuff to be done.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday night on the Hallmark Channel was the debut of Holiday Touchdown, a Bills love story starring everyone's favorite actors and actresses, Holland Roden and Matthew Daddario.
It was funny, like, because I watched it Sunday night.
Okay, let's real quick. Let's
Yeah.
do a roll call.
Okay.
You watched it.
I did watch it.
Kimmy, did you watch it?
I have not. It's on my list.
Okay, I did not watch it. My daughter was at the
Burn your list.
Okay. So you saw this movie.
So when you were talking about the cast members, I didn't. It's a bunch of no names, except for two guys that played the dads.
Yeah.
They're both from The Sopranos.
I know. I
It's
did
Tony
see that in the
Sciarippa
preview.
who played Big P. I can't say the name.
Sure, yeah.
And I think his name is Joey Pantalone.
You
Or
just made
Joey.
that- you
No,
just
I
made
think
that
it's
name
like.
up. Does he live in Irondequoit?
I think so.
I mean, the movie. Okay.
So Joey Pants is in it, and Tony Sciarippa is in it. And I'm
Yeah.
going, they're two heavies from The Sopranos playing like these like lovable dads that have to watch their cholesterol.
Well, yeah, man. You don't want to get typecast.
Yeah.
God, it was so bad.
All right. So you say from front to back it was a bad movie.
I don't know anybody that would want to watch this and go, wow,
Well, there's
I got something out of it. The cameos are hysterical
For example.
and awkward. I thought the Sean McDermott sex scene was gratuitous.
You know what's weird about it? The whole time he's just clapping his hands.
And she wasn't having it. I mean, you get like Sean McDermott, he's trying to be, he's a coach,
Yeah.
but it's just bad. And then there's a coffee scene where it's got your boy in it.
Deion Dawkins?
No, Deion
DeMar Hamlin,
Dawkins.
Jim Kelly.
Okay, so Deion Dawkins and DeMar Hamlin are in the scene with the sick kids in the hospital.
Okay.
Because that kind of makes sense, because that's what these guys do.
Sure,
They go out. So that was kind of on point.
Okay.
When Thurman Thomas comes trucking into the coffee shop with Scott Norwood.
Yeah. They hang all the time.
Why
They hang-
is Scott Norwood and Andre Reed,
Okay.
Yeah.
the world's biggest ass, right? And they're all talking
Yeah.
and talking, then they're over there having their coffee.
Wait, so Scott
Over here,
Norwood,
they're
Thurman
there.
Thomas, and Andre Reed were having a cup
having
of coffee.
This is where the main characters are, right? Oh God, yeah, and I mean I could give it away if you want.
No spoilers because I know people want to
There's
see
some more.
it.
There's some again.
There's some more.
Okay,
Got
and
more.
and the one I'll tell you this: the one guy you wish you'd see, you never see.
Who's that?
Well, who do you think everybody wants?
Yeah, Josh Allen
Well,
ain't
yeah,
going to
we
be in a
knew.
Hallmark
Yeah, but we
movie.
knew he wasn't going to be.
No,
in
but
it.
I'm thinking people thought he was going to show up in this
Okay.
because it's the Bills and it's all current stuff,
Yeah.
right?
All right.
And there's current players in there.
All right, so we talked at length when this was announced a few months ago
Mm.
what this was going to be. Because, again, everyone I think knows by now coming into the holiday season that Hallmark is known for these terrible movies.
Yes.
And they're terrible on purpose.
And they kind of have like a cult following, like people that love to. You had the theory.
Not a cult following. It's women over 60 that are raging alcoholics. Because it's the only people that stay up at night. They have to be insomniacs or alcoholics. Because we know people that watch them like constantly.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
they
I know.
love
They'll
'em.
just always have the Hallmark Channel on 24/7 during
Because
the
I'm
holidays.
guessing you can drink yourself blind. It's the same story every time.
So you didn't watch the Kansas City one last year, did you?
No.
Okay, I
I've
didn't know.
only
Like
watched-
in comparison.
There's nothing to compare. It's going to be the same
Yeah.
story. It's going to end the same way. They're going to end. I guarantee you that story and this story ended the same.
They all end the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a formula.
Yeah, oh,
that's
it
used.
is.
All right, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you never watched a Hallmark movie and you sat down, watched a Saturday night, and went, "Oh my God, this sucks," that's understandable. It's the people that knew what was coming,
Yeah.
or should have known that was
Yeah,
coming,
right.
that were upset that this movie was bad. Why did you think the Bills one was going to be good? It
They're going to
was
step up.
what?
I kind of thought everybody was watching to see if anybody they knew was in it or people you're familiar with, like Bills players and stuff. And I don't know, I guess to see like, oh, I know that place or I've been there.
Yeah.
Like I kind of thought that's why we were all watching.
No, they
right?
wanted the story.
Like I didn't know like people sat down and genuinely like wanted to be entertained by the storyline.
Let's see where these couples end up.
So right now on IMDb, which if you're not familiar, it's a website that like ranks movies.
Oh, I hope it's in the toilet.
It's got 7 out of 10 stars.
Wait.
I'm telling you, like those movies, people
That's
love
an alcoholic on their
that
computer.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so if you haven't seen it yet, it is streaming on the Hallmark Prime video channels.
Yeah,
Hallmark
you can just go
Plus.
on demand and watch it.
Does Hallmark have its own streaming service, or is that part of something else?
So we watched it on demand through Spectrum, but they probably have
Okay.
their own service.
Yeah.
Well, I hope people aren't paying for a
I
Hallmark streaming service separately than like Netflix and Amazon Prime and stuff like that.
Oh, like that, yes.
All right, so 252-WCMF, 252-9263. Kimmy, you have not seen it.
No.
Are you planning on watching it?
Yeah, I have to. My sister-in-law has a little part in it. So
Wait, she's in it and you haven't seen it yet?
Well, we just haven't had time to watch it
Wait, what's
yet.
your part?
She's Sean McDermott.
Oh, no.
So I know she's in like a chorus or something. That's all. I don't know like the scene.
Okay.
That's all I know.
All right.
Something to do with a chorus.
So you know what's funny
or
about
carolers or something.
You know what's funny about Tommy?
What?
He's naming all these cameos, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he knows Deion Dawkins and he knows Damar Hamlin,
Yeah.
obviously. He knows Thurman and Scott Norwood.
I didn't
and
know Scott
Andre.
Norwood because he's an old man now.
Okay.
So how
I'm
did you
going
know?
like,
So they say
who's
it.
that old man? I went and looked.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's got to be Scott Norwood.
So here's what's funny. I'm clicking through still shots of the
Yeah.
movie. I'm looking at Dawson Knox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you recognize him right away?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
yes.
Ray Davis?
No.
Okay, because I'm looking at him. He's in like
See, he was in the hospital scene, though, I believe.
okay. I'm looking at him standing outside of a car. Like it's funny the
Oh.
players that are in this
Okay.
that you didn't immediately
Okay.
recognize.
So there is a car scene, and yes. Okay, so
Yes, actually.
I just thought that was an actor. I didn't realize that was a Bill.
That is Ray Davis.
Okay.
252-WCMF. We're talking about Holiday Touchdown, a Buffalo Bills love story, which debuted Saturday night on the Hallmark Channel. It is now available streaming. Everybody's in it. Everyone you know. How about so many people locally are in this movie now? You guys are familiar with 26 Shirts?
Yeah.
It's a Bill's Mafia company. They've been doing this thing now for years. They raise money for charity. It's a great cause. 26shirts.com if you're interested in unique Bill stuff. They are now selling a shirt that says, I was in the Bills Holiday Touchdown movie, and they've sold a ton of them.
All
I
right.
was gonna
bet.
say if you buy that and you weren't in the movie, is that stolen Hallmark valor?
100%.
So the new stadium has featured a ton in it
Okay.
because the lead guy, he's like the foreman of the stadium being built.
Gotcha.
So
Like
that's
that's
part
his
of the
gig.
storyline. Is
Well,
the new
that's his
stadium?
job.
Okay.
Not really the storyline, but
Gotcha.
he that's what he does.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to see this movie.
You shouldn't. It's horrible.
But my wife wants to see
It's,
it.
Does
it's,
she?
Yeah.
you won't be able to sit through it. I'm telling you, man, because
How long is it?
it's 2 hours.
No!
Well,
Now with
with
commercials you can
commercials,
fast
yeah.
through.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you yeah.
Wait, people committed 2 hours to this on
Yeah, if you
Saturday
watched
night?
it Saturday night, you were stuck with the commercials.
And there was good college football on Saturday
Yeah,
night.
any football would have been fine.
No, I know I'm going to be forced to watch this, and I really don't want to watch this. One, because it's going to suck. Two, this is what we get for wanting stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I hate Hard Knocks and all the attention and all that stuff. And you guys call me small.
But that comes from success.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
this sucks. It sucks. Because here's the other thing that sucks about this.
What's that?
Right? When Hard Knocks was happening at training camp, when the news of this going on popped, everyone got all excited. What you can't predict is how an NFL season is going to go.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a lot less fun with this movie coming out when the Bills are 7-4 and in second place in the AFC East.
I know. Bad timing.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, I don't know how this movie ends, and don't tell me if I get this right? But I'm sick of only seeing the Bills succeed on film.
Well,
That dope.
relax, because
In a
they
fantasy
don't.
world.
They don't succeed on this.
Well, what the hell, man?
No,
I
it has
still
nothing
have
to do with the
watch it.
storyline. The football is irrelevant in this story.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
It's completely irrelevant.
Oh,
Gotcha.
so it's just a
So
side
you came
story.
here. That's what I'm saying. It disappoints on every level. If you came to see like your
Victory.
boys, good luck. If you came to see a football story, not happening. If you wanted to see a love story, this is. I'll tell you what is great about this.
Okay.
You finally saw some minorities in a Hallmark movie. Yeah, the guy that owned a Chinese restaurant isn't Tony or Rusty. Like, that's it. Like, it just sucked. Like, I looked at my wife and go, this disappoints on every level. It goes nowhere.
Yeah, the other thing that I'm secretly enjoying about
Yeah.
this.
Is this the first Hallmark movie you've watched?
No, we watched another one. That's why I came up with this take that they're all old
Gotcha.
alcoholic women watching this crap.
Which is a great take, by the way. The other thing that makes me laugh about this, so there's 3 or 4 men and women that are like the main actors of the movie.
Yeah.
They're young, they're good looking.
Yes.
Right, okay. So Hallmark, in collaboration with the Bills, has been pushing this movie hard at the stadium. If you have been to any Bills games after like week 2, you have seen advertisements for this.
Weren't some of the actors at this game?
They've sent the
like the lead guy?
Yes, I believe
Well, because he works across the street at the stadium. Makes sense.
One of the games we were at, they brought like the top 4 stars in, and they were like walking them around, and like everyone's like, "Look who it is," and everyone's like, "Don't care, don't know." Like one of my favorite, I forget, it might have been Baltimore when the Bills were getting their ass kicked up until the comeback, where they put like all 4 actors and actresses. Like, ladies and gentlemen, star a holiday love story, and they're all in Bill stuff. And they like when it starts, they're like ready for like, here we are, guys, and everyone's just nobody cares.
Well, that's so funny because there is a scene where they're going to do some kind of celebration on the field.
Okay.
And the funniest part is everybody's sitting down watching it. I'm going, everybody would be gone. Nobody listens to this stuff, especially some long-winded, sensitive speech this guy's about to make.
It's beer time. I got to get my beer.
And they're all cheering him on. Yeah, man, you tell him, baby.
And you know what really sucks?
What?
Like, this is going to 30 years from now be what our kids and our grandkids think being a Bills fan was.
Yeah.
You understand
And by the way, they make Bills fans look so pathetic.
How so?
Because they're like these people, their whole lives are surrounded about like everything about their life outside of the game is about the Buffalo Bills. So like their house is just like somebody vomited Bills all over the place.
Well,
how is that not?
that might be accurate.
Yeah, how is that inaccurate?
It's a little sad.
No, but, whether or not it's sad.
Have you driven around Buffalo?
I'm not saying it's not accurate. You're sitting in front of a cardboard Josh Allen
I understand.
and a flag that says "Believe Together."
I've also been to your house and I know what it looks like.
Yeah,
it's like you're going to see some you in this.
Okay, well I'm not going to.
I'm not going to watch it.
No,
You'll watch it. It'll be on your TV at some point.
Okay, but
whether or not you're watching it or actively watching it.
I mean, Catalana
Somebody's
was
gonna watch
hysterical.
He was not in it.
He was hysterical.
What was his scene? What was he doing?
He was in bicycle pants just riding by, like completely pointless.
You got to ask yourself, how is
Why
this
are my
not blurred
balls?
out?
Why are my balls in a holiday miracle?
Well, that's next year's movie,
Yeah.
Holiday Miracle. We cover up Catalana's balls in bicycle shorts. No, like here's what really sucks, and I don't know if you have this with your spouse, and I don't mean this to sound belittling. I know my wife is going to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I am fully aware my wife is going to hate this movie. Yet she's going to be like, no, I'm going to love this. I'm going to love this movie. And in the first 15 minutes, she's going to go, this sucks. But she's going to want to see it through because she's already started it. Like, honey, I know you don't like it. It's okay you don't like
jump
it.
Ship.
No, we don't have to watch it, period. Let's just not do this to ourselves.
So I was like, because like we had like 2 things that we were going to watch, and it just popped into our head. I want to watch it. And I kept saying, the kids are coming. Maybe we'll watch it with the kids.
Okay.
Kill a little time for the holidays. Now I want to watch it now. And we immediately regretted it. But to the point, we're like 15, 20 minutes in, we're like, oh my God. We got 45 more minutes of this.
Okay, so I'm reading some of the reviews. There are people saying that this is a slightly different
story than
every other Hallmark movie. Is that true?
How?
No, it's not.
Well, you said it's not like a love story, and I thought they were all kind of like love stories.
It is a love story.
Oh, I thought you said
there's like 2.
I thought you said it wasn't.
No, I said it wasn't based on football.
Oh.
I said like the football part is irrelevant.
Gotcha.
That football is just a vehicle for the love, right? So there's 2 different love. There's old love story, reconnecting, and there's 2 of that. Oh, one of you 2 going to get together.
Yeah.
So those 2 are going on at the same time, and then Tony Sciarippa plays the big fat Italian dad who's got to watch his cholesterol. So you can't eat that, Tony. You got to have the celery stick. Oh, come on, honey. Like that's his whole character. He can't eat.
I guess I just find it weird
What's that?
that they chose the Bills and they did this whole movie only for it to lead up at the end where the 2 stars have sex in a car in the parking lot and she gets a Kiko Alonso jersey on.
Oh, so you did see the end?
That would have been bro.
Oh yeah.
I'll watch that. That would have been the funniest.
Or they got
part.
arrested for drunk driving. Something.
That's it. Like, what did they show? Like the tailgates? There had to be tailgate scenes.
They
right?
did, but it's so homogenized and so watered down. Like, this is not a tailgate. This is what Hallmark thinks of a tailgate because it's just fake.
Sure.
It's not grimy. It's not dirty. Like the snow is pristine. It's just fallen. No, and by the way, it's supposed to be like 9 degrees, but nobody's wearing gloves. We're eating hot dogs. We're having a good time. Tony Sciarippa, you can't eat that, buddy. Have another celery stick.
All right. If you with people maybe having some time off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I would say put it on just for I would say go have a good laugh and mock it.
That's what Tommy would say.
Yeah. Like, you won't even like your own. Your heroes are in it, and you're going to laugh. You're going to feel
But I'm not
sad.
expecting them to be good actors.
I think you're going to be sad. Like, what are you doing, man? Why did you answer the phone? Why did you accept
Well, I mean,
it?
bro, you have a chance to be in a movie. You're going to go be in a movie.
Okay, some of these guys are names that don't need this.
No, I mean, look, Deion Dawkins is a name. Dawson Knox is a name. He's not going to be a name 30 years from now outside
I'm talking
of
about
Buffalo.
the guys, the heroes from the day that are
Thurman,
still.
yeah, sure, but he's not in a movie.
No,
Yeah.
but, like, he's the man.
It's an experience. I get those guys doing
Scott
it.
Norwood, I understand. He was just doing it for the free coffee.
Jed writes us on Instagram. We'll wrap up with this because you've been saying Tony Sciarippa the whole time.
Yeah.
Jed says, tell Tommy dumbass it's Steve Sciarippa, not Tony Sciarippa.
Oh, I was looking at his brother, the one that has a cholesterol problem. Who the hell cares?
There probably is a Tony Sciarippa
Like,
there,
you
man.
know there is.
And he's eating wings right in front of his brother's face. All right. You've been warned. Let's take a break. I don't know if this is alarming.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it is alarming. I mean, this woman is obviously upset and she wants an answer, and nobody in the town or surrounding area can tell her why this keeps happening in the middle of the night at her house. She's not the only one that hears it, so it's not like she's crazy.
So, she's got it recorded, you said?
She has multiple recordings of this, and it's happening also at the scariest time it can be happening. So there has to be someone listening to this show that lives out Irondequoit, Webster, that area, that can explain to us what the hell is going on in the middle of the night.
Oh.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. It's a mystery on the east side, Tommy.
So what's going on?
Well, it's a community hearing things they simply do not understand.
Yeah.
And it's got at least one woman on edge. The problem, no one is getting answers. And you know how it goes around here.
Yeah.
When you don't get answers, imagination starts to run
Well,
wild.
sure.
And now we've got ourselves a full-blown conspiracy theory.
Damn.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5. WCMF. First of all, we have more tickets to see Motley Crue.
Nice.
They are coming Saturday, July 18th to Darien Lake, courtesy of Live Nation. Do not call now, but if you want these tickets to see Motley Crue, I would wait just a little while longer.
Sit.
Wink.
And don't do that.
No, you can, bro. I mean, they wear makeup and tights. You can wink at Motley Crue. It's like the least weird thing you could do at a Crue concert. We'll get you those Crue tickets in just a little while here in the break room on CMF. Let's head out to your former hometown.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
We're going to Webster. And folks in Webster are reporting they are hearing explosions.
So it's not Dolomite? Because remember, that was a big issue for a while?
Oh, it turns out it's been Kimmy. Shut it down. It's
Well,
Dolomite.
Nobody checked that.
It's
the
been
same-
Dolomite the whole time.
It's the same area.
It's the Dolomite is what it was.
What?
No, wasn't that in Penfield
Yeah,
where
that
the
was in
rocks were
Penfield.
collapsing?
Oh, that's like
on
And-
right.
and this-
yeah, but
and
they
it
were hearing
wasn't in the middle
explosions.
of the night.
Well,
So
see,
maybe they were trying to sneak in it at night now.
sneaking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it's not Dolomite.
10 NBC talked to a woman named Joelle, and she says the mystery booms
Yeah.
have been happening since September.
Oh.
And most of the time, as Kimmy just mentioned, these booms happen in the middle of the night. She has on Ring Cam that she shared with 10 NBC videos of her dogs flipping out as you can hear this
Damn.
noise
Yeah.
in her house.
Yeah.
Almost, like we said, almost always in the middle of the night. The standard explanations that she has been given, suggestions,
What's that?
don't really check out. So there is no shooting range anywhere near.
Shooting range? What
where
are they
the-
shooting?
Well, I don't know.
Cannons?
Maybe. By the way, she knows for sure there's no shooting range around here because she belongs to that shooting range near Webster.
Oh.
So, looking for any explanation she can find, she reached out to the town of Webster. And
Right.
Webster also alarmed that this woman is hearing explosions.
Was it? Yeah, what they say?
Figure you want to find the source.
Yeah, they did a big old investigation.
Big
And-
ol'.
And when they were done,
Yeah.
they said that they could not find any reason why these
Just hearing
explosions.
booms at night.
Yes. The town
Concerning.
The town says she is the only person that has gone to them with these complaints, but she isn't some crazy old lady. She has the sounds over and over on those Ring cameras, and 10 NBC also talked to her neighbors, and they said they hear the booms as well. But despite the video evidence,
Yeah.
multiple ear witnesses, and a town investigation, no one has any idea what the hell these could be.
So they can't even figure out like what direction the booms are coming from?
Outside.
That's it?
It's an explosion.
Yeah, I get it. But east, west, south, nothing?
Nothing.
All right.
252 WCMF, 252-9263. What are these Webster booms? These Baytown booms, if you will.
Baytown Boomers?
Baytown booms, one of my favorite 1950s rockabilly acts. You got any ideas other than Dolomite?
I said
stupid?
Dolomite because
I
it's
say Dolomite, middle of the night Dolomite.
Well, they do blasting.
I understand they
Who
do
else?
blast.
What
like
other company
every night?
blasts at night?
I don't know.
I feel like they would check on that.
Yeah, right? All you would do is call Dolomite,
Yeah.
or Dolomite would
Hey,
see
is
the
that you?
story and be
No?
like, hey, guys,
Okay.
sorry, we're doing middle of the night blasting.
We blowing it up.
We got a night
You would
blasting
think,
shift.
and you would think like they'd really hear it in Penfield, where it's located.
where there were rocks raining down on
Yes.
people in a park a couple of weeks ago. I love how you get you immediately jump and you go, this is what it is. And we go, no, and you get like butthurt about it. Well, I thought it was Dolomite.
Well, I bet you it ends up being Dolomite.
It's not Dolomite.
How do you know it's not Dolomite?
You don't think they went to Dolomite and said, hey, are you blowing things up?
Well, who
in the
did they
middle of
talk to?
the town of Webster?
Yeah, who they talk to?
That I don't know.
Yeah. Or do they just go out in the middle of the night, drive around, listening for booms?
Are you really going to die on this Dolomite hill?
No.
Because I hope you do so you get exploded. So while people have been trying to figure out what this is,
Yeah.
conspiracy theories have shown up.
That's what I say.
Well, folks on social media have argued someone is building and testing bombs in the middle of the night.
Constantly testing bombs?
Yes.
Okay.
There is no evidence of that, by the way.
Yeah.
One of my favorites that I saw online this weekend. You
What's
ready?
that?
Quote, these are gangs coming from the city and shooting at each other around Webster. My neighbor takes early morning walks and says he watched a shootout happen on Empire Boulevard with no police response.
So he said the gang
Bro, tell me, yes.
get up in the middle of the night,
Uh-huh.
then drive out Empire.
Yeah, you got it.
all the way up into Webster. And then they have shootouts.
They get gang shootouts
in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's no police response. And her neighbor was an eyewitness to this.
Because he was jogging.
Doing an early morning Empire walk and got caught in the middle of
the gunfire.
Gang shootout.
Okay, all right.
But he lived to tell the tale. 252 WCMF. 252-9263. All right. So we have a lot of people waiting on hold.
So what they say?
Well, I don't know. Well, kind of nervous about going to the phones after I explain the gang war theory.
Yes.
All right. 252 WCMF. Middle of the night explosions in Webster. Town does an investigation. No idea where they're coming from. Lauren's on CMF. Lauren, help us out here.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Lauren, what do you got?
Okay, so Webster is near Lake Ontario. My thought is, like, a while ago there was posts about, like, lights over Lake Ontario. Could it be, like, some military training or something happening?
Where would they be coming from, though?
I have no idea.
All right, kind of fell apart. The theory kind of fell apart there. Okay.
Yeah, well, lights. So, like, people were like, what are these lights over Lake Ontario? And everyone was saying, oh, it's military training.
Oh, all right. So what?
My thought is,
all right.
Could it be some sort of military training?
Are they breaking the sound barrier over Webster? But that would be a bigger boom.
Or they have, like, naval exercises with battleships.
Or, like,
on the bay?
Guinea, right? Guinea is near Webster, sort of.
Yeah,
I hope the explosions aren't coming from
I'm guessing
Guinea.
it's not
they
the
did
Navy.
say that in the story that it wasn't that, just so people didn't freak out. Yeah.
All right. So, Lauren,
I think.
Lauren, you took 2 swings. You got 1 strike
It's
left.
a theory.
Do you want to try one more theory before we let you go?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Go
here's
ahead.
another theory.
All right.
And just throwing this out there, because maybe other people on hold have the same idea.
Okay.
Something related to this Fairlife factory they're building.
The what?
So it's like almond milk, right? Fairlife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a dairy thing.
They're
Basket Road.
blowing things up to
Basket
build
Road.
a dairy
Tommy, you can't
factory.
get milk out of the almonds without blowing them up in the middle of
Oh,
the
I knew
night.
you had to blast the almonds first.
Construction.
In the middle of the night.
Sure.
Lauren, strike 3, you're out. I'm sorry. Good at bat. Thank you for the call. Have a good rest of the day.
So it could be the milk plant being built.
This is what happens when nobody can figure out where the sound's coming
This is
from.
what I'm saying, Kimmy.
Somebody did call and say that it was a teenager with I don't know. I can't explain it as
A
something
gun?
with like a bad exhaust or
It's backfiring?
backfiring.
It's that loud.
I mean, it's not out of the question. That would be the most logical explanation.
And they
But the
said like
backfire
they've
just
caught
sounds like
this
a-
kid like multiple times.
But it's that loud? I mean, she's saying it's like the dogs are freaking out.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear it. If you go to the store on 10NBC, there's audio of boom. Like it.
That just is like a car.
I mean, it could just be a crappy. Normally, it's
You drove crap.
I don't think I drove a car because when did cars stop backfiring? Wasn't there like a time where like the technology passed the
Well,
backfire?
maybe, I don't know.
How bad is this kid's car where it constantly
Yeah,
backfires?
and you're waking up the entire town.
All right, 252 WCMF. We got Instagram messages coming in now. Caleb writes us, Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us. It is the Cougar from over the summer teaming up with Wile E. Coyote to catch the Roadrunner. I actually like that more than I like any of the last 3 explanations we got. So we got more military aircraft at night breaking the sound barrier over a low altitude. But again, where would those aircraft be coming
So they're
from?
flying over the lake?
I guess. That would be the theory.
And it's like they're running secret exercises?
Dun, dun, dun. But people would see that.
Yeah, and you would just hear a plane.
And again, like
You would
don't
hear
you-
a jet engine.
Not
like,
if it's a stealth plane breaking the sound barrier.
Well, it ain't very
bro.
stealth if it's making booms.
Well,
Yeah, I
you
know.
kind of lost the stealth part of
They're
it.
you think,
working
like,
on it.
It's
they
stealth,
would-
but it backfires that some bit.
You think somebody would be like, yep, that's what it is. That's us. I mean, that's like an official thing happening.
Secret military exercises that I can hear on my ring cam.
252 WCMF.
Venezuela's going to know we're coming now.
Mysterious explosions are coming from Webster. A woman named Joelle has them on her ring cam recorded. She sat down and talked with Berkeley Breen. She says she went to the town of Webster. They did an investigation. They couldn't give her anything, but she's not a crazy old lady. Her neighbors hear it too, confirmed by 10 NBC. And now that we can't get to the bottom of this, a whole bunch of conspiracy theories have showed up. You just heard Lauren rip off 3 right in a row.
I would also think if it was happening on the lake, like people on the lake would be complaining the most.
Yeah.
But maybe they are, and this is just the woman Berkeley talked to. Let's talk to Jack. He's going to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Jack, what's up, buddy?
Break room. How we guys doing, guys?
Good, Jack. What do you got?
Listen, has anybody said deer poaching going on at night?
Okay, but it's a huge explosion.
Wait, deer poaching?
Right.
You're blowing up the deer?
I don't know. Is that what it is? It's a
Yeah, it's like a boom.
Yeah, it's like
how's that
it's a
going?
blast.
That's what I had, fellas.
All right, Jack, terrible call. Thank you for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day.
They blasted a deer, Pat. Military's doing it.
Mixing money. Lindsay writes us on Instagram. A lot of ladies jumping in. She says, could be rednecks blowing up tannerite in Webster. Is there enough? Where it looks like she's living in, like, residential area.
Yeah.
I want to say it was near Titus, but I could be wrong. Kimmy, do you remember? It says in the story where she lives. Do you remember?
You said Webster.
Well, no, I meant like where in Webster, because there are sparsely populated parts of Webster.
Well, yeah.
But it looks like she lives in a place that has people.
Like where I lived.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, you lived on a private drive.
Plus, we had that sign that said no explosions.
Yeah.
And no tannerite.
Which was weird. They let you move in because all you did was bomb at that point in your life on stage because you suck at comedy. You suck so hard and you're ugly. All right, 252 WCMF, 252-9263. Let's talk to Victor. He's going to tell us what's going on. Hey, Vic. How are you, buddy? Victor?
Hello?
Victor?
Hey, sorry, couldn't hear you there for a second.
Go ahead, man. I'm talking all conspiracy theory style. That was my fault.
The car backfiring thing could be a possibility. I know some of these kids these days like to tune their cars with what's called a pop and bang tune.
Okay.
And it like
I
modifies
thought they called
the
it a Patch
ECU.
bomb.
Oh,
Aftermarket pop
look,
and bang.
Hey, Colorado Coit, there's another bomb in the room here. Webster, damn it, I screwed it up.
At least I got mine off.
Shut up. Much like I got
your mom.
Ah, no, I was going there first.
You didn't get there.
All right, so Victor, you're arguing that these are a bunch of punk-ass kids souping up their cars.
There's a bunch of goddamn hoopties out there.
Yeah, it's a very, very likely, yeah.
All right,
Is that loud?
Well, Chris writes us on Instagram, Duffy and WCMF.
Yeah, I've had multiple people say that's what they think it is.
All right, so Victor, tell me if this sounds right to you. Chris says, the new generation of Fast and Furious kids have modifications that make them sound very loud, like shotgun shots. They can go off repetitively for miles. It's annoying. I live near a main street, and it's a common occurrence. It can definitely wake you up. The backfire noise is back in
sounds
style.
about right.
All right, Victor, how old are you, buddy?
19.
All right, Victor, I wanna take your theory into consideration.
Backfire in the trunk.
But you're 19, and no 19-year-old knows nothing about nothing. So
He's closer to the
I
kids.
know nothing
that he's
about
talking
nothing. That's, all right.
see what I mean? That was the best comeback you had. Vic, thanks for the call, buddy. Have a good rest of the day. Hold on, wait, stop. One more question. Damn it. You think that's his real name?
Victor?
A 19-year-old named
I don't
Victor?
know.
Why would a modern parent do that to their child?
Could be named after somebody.
Why would a generation before that?
Because there's like a big Vic and he's Little Vic.
Little Vic?
Yeah, Little Vic. Backfiring Little Vic.
Crown Vic, Prince Vic.
There you go.
By the way, you asked where this woman lives. It doesn't say exactly. It just says she lives in a quiet neighborhood miles away from the nearest shooting range.
Okay.
Somewhere in Webster.
Sounds like a description of a Hallmark movie. 252 WCMF. Again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about the situation going on out in Webster. A woman named Joelle sat down with Berkeley Breen. She says she's been hearing explosions in the middle of the night, and she's got them caught on camera that she uses to film dogs that she apparently raises in her house.
Okay.
And the explosions are freaking out the dogs. She went to the town of Webster going, what's going on? Webster did an investigation. They couldn't come up with anything, but she's not some crazy old lady. She says that her neighbors hear it too. Berkeley Breen went and talked to them. He confirmed this. She also says, there's another funny detail in this story before we go back to the phones. Joelle says that when they first started, she would hear the booms, and then she'd jump on her police scanner to hear what could be wrong.
Oh, she's one of those people.
I didn't know those people still existed.
Well, you said she's elderly, right?
I would guess she's in her. I don't want to guess, but not like she's not like you old.
No, but she describes herself as not a crazy old lady.
No, I described her as not a crazy old lady.
Oh, I thought that was in a thing.
No.
I would say if you're a police scanner person, you're of a different breed.
I didn't know they still sold police.
Oh, I bet you could buy them.
Why?
I mean, hers is probably 40 years old.
Like my grandparents had a police scanner, and they used it for entertainment. They would read the paper and listen, but there's so much entertainment now.
You don't need it.
You don't need the police scanner.
Does she still have a CB in her car?
I don't know. Hello, this is Christmas Carol.
No, that's no Crazy Old Lady, Christmas Carol.
It's weird that her CB is a phone.
Oh, yeah, be like this.
Hello.
Hey,
CB's number.
You give me George Eastman.
252 WCMF. 252-9263. All right, we got
a lot of theories floating around.
Wide range.
Okay.
All right. So the theories we've had so far. Online, we've had gang war from the city that's happening there. We have had 3 off the top. There was military mystery explosions.
Exercise.
Yep. Fairlife stuff. You went with Dolomite. We got kids running around in hoopty cars. Let's talk to Jim. Jim, what's going on, buddy?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So I'm a long-time listener. Wasn't there a story like 2 or 3 years ago where the same issue was happening in Orleans County where there's a lot of fruit farms, and they were doing like the fruit farmers were blasting either when it was cold to like keep the frost off the.
Oh no, I remember this story. They were growing exploding tomatoes.
Oh.
No,
Yeah, and they realized this is stupid because when we go to harvest the tomatoes, they've already exploded.
It was a fruit farm.
What have we done? It was such a dumb investment. All the money and time we spent planting the exploding tomatoes.
It'll hurt your mouth.
Only remember when that guy was eating exploding tomatoes?
Oh my God! I don't know what Ben feels like. His tomatoes mean to me. In my mouth.
Are you talking about the hail cannon? Is that what you're referring to, Jim?
Ooh, maybe.
Because we've been getting that.
He's like, yep, that sounds right.
He's just fine. He's trying to slide into any conspiracy theory he can. Jimmy, great call, buddy. Great call. Have a good rest of the day. Watch out for them exploding.
Ooh, yes, that sounds right.
Let's go with it.
Tomato plant.
A lot of people are voting for Tannerite, too. Tannerite has made a huge comeback in the break room the last
So
couple weeks.
do you just shoot it for kicks to blow it up?
So that's what we were told. Like farmers have this stuff, and I thought it was
So
like...
it's an explosive material.
Yes, but I thought it was used for like actual farming. But it turns out everyone that's called us has said the Tannerite is used just to shoot and make an explosion.
That's all we do with it?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Tannerite.
Me neither.
I don't know where you get it. I don't know what the point of it is. The Tannerite store.
Everybody goes to the Tannerite store.
Hey, where's the Tannerite? Next to
Right
the...
next Country Max.
Go one aisle over from the exploding tomato seeds.
Yeah.
Thank you. 252 WCMF. All right. We got a lot of gyms. Every gym's got a theory.
Oh, your fantasy.
Every gym having a theory is my fantasy.
Yeah, the theory's your ass.
Man, did the Hallmark movie screw you up?
Seeing a shirtless McDermott in a love scene was very disturbing.
Let's talk to second Jim. Jim, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, hi. This is the second Jim, but the only one that matters.
Boo!
Well, I'm trying. I got something good. I got.
Okay, I'm waiting for it, Jim. Here we go, Jim.
Got a good one.
It's a good one. I've been living on the lake for 26 years. Lake Ontario.
Ooh, it's Lake Jimmy. Jimmy Lakes.
Oh, Lake Jimmy.
Jimmy Lake.
And I'm going to shed some light on this for everybody, all the listeners out there. The U.S. military and the Canadian military, I've watched them for decades on the lake, and they drop flares. I think they're simulating bomb drops.
Okay.
And, and so they're deathly silent, though. There's absolutely for decades. Hold on, I was just turning my radio down.
No, take your time. We're just doing a radio show. No big deal, Jimmy.
So the Canadian and the American military.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. And so basically I sit out on my front porch. In the first couple years I lived out on the lake, I literally called the Coast Guard because I'm like, what is going on? There's all these red flares way out, like so far out, and I got some super high-powered binoculars one night, and I'm watching the flares drop way out in the lake. I saw...
But don't you have porn?
No,
yeah, that's why you got the super high-powered binoculars.
No, I'm a boater.
Trying to find the
I'm a mariner. I'm a captain.
Okay, all right.
This is Captain Jim?
Jim's here.
Jim is living Tommy's dream right now, just for the record.
What, getting laughs on a radio show? Jim, sorry. Go on, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I'm watching these flares. I got these military binoculars with image stabilization made in Japan, and I'm looking, and I'm actually able to see the planes, but they don't make noise, so that's not what it is. I own a shop on Norton Street, and I believe it's these what we call fart cans. These are mufflers that make incredibly loud explosions. I'm with that because it goes up and down Norton Street all the time.
Wait, I thought it was the military. You got binoculars.
He was saying it wasn't because it doesn't make any noise.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
he was,
But the
he
fart
was trying
cans.
to put that theory to bed, to rest.
The military theory is shot. I've been watching them for 26 years. They
Yeah, you
don't
have.
make any noise.
All right.
Don't make any noise.
All right, gotcha. Jim,
No
that
noise.
was that. Thank you for all of that information, buddy. We really appreciate it.
So the military is conducting secret lake operations
This is according to
where a guy can just watch
I
from his
guess.
porch.
He has the binoculars, Tommy.
Well, military grade.
I do have a question about
Yes.
that. I can't be for sure here, but don't we have some issues with Canada right now? Our military is still conducting joint.
I don't know.
Right.
We were getting ready to mix it up.
Oh.
Maybe they have to test
Border
things.
wars.
Well, why would we do joint
Yeah.
activities if we were gonna mix it up?
Maybe
that's the
maybe it's
beauty
just
of it.
maybe they're just bored out there and want to shoot up some flares.
You act like you're your buddies, right? Then we
Okay.
jump on them.
Oh, I kind of thought it was like an NFL preseason scrimmage.
Oh, okay. Maybe
You know
that's what it is. Okay.
This one doesn't count, guys. Preseason war. Troy may have the most logical explanation.
Oh.
3 words. Bro, it's aliens.
Aliens. Loud aliens?
Loud-ass aliens. West
So
Side
what do they got,
aliens.
like spaceships with side pipes?
Justin Webster.
Ground effects?
All right, everybody else on hold. I would love to take your theories.
But we just don't know.
Still rolling in.
Yeah.
And Mike is writing us, it's not explosions, it's guns going off. Look, I mean, I'm not a hunter.
I hear
Maybe
it's
there are-
fart cans.
Well, you know what happens when you get caught using fart cans in the middle of the night?
What happens?
They take you to fart court.
Buddy of mine runs that.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Got that?
He's guilty.
Buddy of mine runs that. All right. You sat through that garbage, so you deserve this.
What are you going to get?
Motley Crue is coming to Darien Lake Saturday, July 18th, courtesy of Live Nation. Those tickets are on sale right now at livenation.com. But we got a pair full free.
Dang.
And you can get them right now. Phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263. We'll take the 8th caller. The Crew, Darien Lake, July 18th, courtesy of Live Nation, 252-WCMF, 252-9263. 8th caller. Best of luck from your friends here on CMF. We need to have a come to Jesus talk.
All right, whatever.
All right, so Thanksgiving is on Thursday.
Yeah.
Right? Black Friday is obviously the day after. And Wednesday night has become a holiday all its own.
Oh, yeah. It's big bar night.
Yep, partying time. The biggest bar night of the year. And there's a reason why that started. Right? It was young people who had gone off to college or moved away that were coming home to see their family. And it was the only opportunity you, as a 20-something, had to see these people you grew
Catch
up
up.
with.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right? So I get that we all get older. And we continue to do the things that we did in our past.
Yeah.
But based on an interaction I've had with a buddy who is asking me to do something, the time has passed.
Oh.
And I'll explain next here in the break room on CMF. It's the partyingest night of the year.
Yeah, buddy.
And it started just by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Folks wanting to see people that have come back to town for the holidays. But there are, I believe, some unwritten rules.
Yeah.
Because as the kids say, there's a vibe the night before Thanksgiving. And that vibe should be keeping some people listening out of the night before Thanksgiving game.
Okay.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF. We have our winner for the Motley Crue tickets today. Kimmy, who's going to the show?
Larry.
He's a Larry. Larry. Again, they're coming July 18th. It's a Saturday night. Perfect night for a Crue concert at Darien Lake, courtesy of Live Nation. We will have more tickets tomorrow.
Ooh.
And again, those tickets on sale right now at livenation.com. Just after 7:45-ish this morning, 7:50. Remember, Kimmy, last week when I was like, you can go take your pennies and turn them into free money?
Yes.
And Tommy was like, what idiot's going to go do that?
Did you say panties?
Pennies.
Oh,
you creep-ass
Panties?
bitch.
he said panties. Like dirty panties.
Kimmy, remember when I told you you could turn your panties into free money?
Shocked
And
when you
Kimmy
said
was
it.
like, yeah, I remember when we had that discussion privately without Tommy where we discussed my panties and what they
Wait,
would
so
sell
women
for.
are putting pennies in their panties?
No.
And then selling them?
No, it just
Soiled pennies?
tastes that way once a month. Damn it. We'll talk about something just after 7:45 here in the break room on CMF. So over the weekend,
Yeah, whatever.
I get a phone call from a friend.
Oh.
Phone call. And I haven't talked to him in a while. And he goes, hey, where you been, bro? I love the kid. I will punch him in the head. He goes, your kid got hockey Thanksgiving, going to a tournament? I go, no, we're going to be home. He goes, all right, Wednesday night, we're going. We're going out, bro, Wednesday night.
Going out?
Going out. So
You never went to college.
he's all excited to go partake in the
Dunce night?
Oh, my God.
drinkinest night of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, Kimmy, you're aware that Thanksgiving has become the busiest bar night
It's
in America.
slammed.
Night
Is
before
it-
Thanksgiving, excuse me.
Is it still with like younger people coming home?
I would imagine so.
It's
I mean,
usually a mix now because now the parents kind of got in on it.
Yeah, I do remember parents being out and about. I just didn't
And
know if
Jim Oakes went to MCC for 10 minutes.
if that
where'd
was
you go
just
to college again? I'm sorry, I forget.
I went to the Ellen Levin School of Brooks
Closed permanently.
before I got there.
like I didn't know if it was just our generation that did that and it kind of died off.
It's
a
been
little
going
bit.
like that since we were doing
Okay.
stand-up because I can remember doing Thanksgiving
long
night
time
shows thinking, what's that? I didn't hear it.
So that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. I'm old.
No, but Kimmy, based on bar specials I've seen coming
Okay.
up this week, I think it's still happening.
Because I didn't know if like we were just still the ones going to the bars.
Okay.
You know, carrying on.
Well, look, the point of the night before Thanksgiving get-together
What?
is to see friends who are home visiting
Yeah, you're
family.
going to catch up.
So my buddy who called me, he lives here. And all the guys that he is also saying are coming also live here. We can hang out anytime we want.
Yeah.
And he also picked a bar, and I want to say it on the air, but it's a bar that is known for having 20-somethings in it. Like,
But is it still?
yes, no, it's a bar that was not
Okay.
open when we were kids.
Oh, okay.
So what does he just want to go hang out and drink with young people?
That's just it. Like,
Gonna
I don't
suck.
I don't know if he's having some like 40-year-old midlife crisis or he's unaware.
Bro,
here.
it's got to be midlife. How old? He's your age?
Yeah, he may. Yeah,
Yeah, you smack dab in it.
but he may not realize how old we are now. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but he also can't afford a Corvette.
So I don't think I'm going out on Wednesday.
You'd be insane. But, bro, the joint's going to be slammed.
Yeah.
It's going to suck.
Now you sound like
I know.
It's going to be loud.
But you hate that no matter what day of the week it is or
True.
year.
No, that's not why I'm not going out.
Why are you not going?
There is one simple reason why I will not be out Wednesday night before Thanksgiving.
Because you don't want to feel old.
Well, that's just it. I don't think you should be partying the night before Thanksgiving if you're over 30 years old. And I would even argue that 30 is pushing it.
Well, tell the parents, man, because they're all out there with them, man.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't do that either. You shouldn't be doing that.
I don't know, but if you're coming
hold
home.
on, here comes Sad Kimmy. I'm still cool, guys.
No, I'm saying for the parents, like if you're coming home and the point is to see people you haven't seen in a long time, like you probably grew up with their family too. That's
So the parents kind of
Yeah.
catch up with the kids
Yeah,
at the bar.
the kids
No, I'm
and-
sure the kids love that.
and the other
They do.
parents.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because guess who picks up the tab?
No, I love
Mom
it.
and Dad. They don't mind it.
Now you sounded like my buddy. No, they brought us there.
I
We're
know,
all
but
gonna
I
go
don't think it
party.
ever bothered anybody.
Yeah, I
think,
bring the gold card.
I
cool.
think people invited their parents out.
Semi-gold.
Semi-gold.
Was more blue and plastic, but you know what I mean. It has my name on it.
I mean, look, Wednesday night is a home from college night. That's how it started.
Yes.
Everyone that went to high school together is back in the same place for 1 year. It acted as a little mini reunion. It gave you a chance to catch up, take another run at some high school girls a few years. Girls you went to high school with.
Okay.
Sorry. You know what I meant.
Another shot down high school girl.
You know what I love about high school girls. No, a good time was had by all. At 30, everyone is set in their ways.
But you also have people that come back to town for the holidays that want to see people too that went to college.
Sure. You know what's great about that?
What?
Now I have a place I live.
Yes.
If I live with my mom and dad at 22, 23, all the way up to 26, 27, yeah, I'm not going to invite you over to my parents' house to have some pizzas, right? But now I'm 39.
But let's say you lived out of town, you were coming home.
Yes.
And you wanted to catch up with everybody that you went to college with that's also coming home, that left.
Sure, you can all come over. Come to my house.
But they don't want to go to your house.
That crew is at the bar.
I don't think
it's just like you pick a meeting place. Everybody goes.
We went there. I don't think you went with me. That night at Thirsties, which is an old man hangout, was slam full of people that were home for the holidays.
I don't think it's just a young person thing.
It's not.
No.
Depending on where you go, it's going to be packed with older
everybody.
people.
I agree with you that people still go out.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's sad. It's a sad thing to do.
But
you're just trying to relive your youth.
Well, yeah, and you want to see people.
Okay.
No? So
I mean, that's the goal. Like, that's what you say when you leave the house.
But how is going out to the bar to see people different than inviting your friends over to hang out with you?
Because now you just sound cheap.
It's the same idea,
It sounds
same concept.
No, but I mean, that's what older people do. That's what people like. And here's the thing. Yes, that is actually proof that you're getting older. Is I don't want to go spend $7 on a Bud Light.
I don't want to run around in my socks in your house. I would like to wear my shoes.
Hey, we're having a sock hop over at Pat's house.
Wait a minute. What
We're
side
going
are
to
you
put
on?
on Sean Anon later.
What side are you on? Because a second ago you would have sided with me that it was a bunch of drunk punk ass bitches.
No, but I do know that to Kimmy's point, it isn't what it's everybody.
Now that we got older, it's everybody now. When we were kids, it was just the kids, but now it's everybody.
Like,
It's pretty cool.
I also feel like it's even people.
Hey guys, you want to start a rec soccer league team? We need a couple.
People that I know
In
with
our socks.
In our sock soccer.
people that I know that don't go out a lot with kids, like that is also their night where they get a babysitter to like go hang out with friends they haven't seen in a while.
Because you're going to be that dad. Because your daughters are going to go out to school. And when they come back home later on in life,
want to hang out with them.
And when those hockey parents all get together, who you hung out
Where are you
with,
going to see your hockey
they're
friends?
all going to go out and have drinks with the kids, and they're all going to be out. That's what it turned into.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
I'm not
No, you
doing
gotta
it.
go to
I'm not
Pat's
doing
house.
it. I'm going to stay in my
shoes off.
socks all night.
No, I.
I'm not putting on a goddamn pair of shoes. They're $7 for a Bud Light. I can drink $2 in my sock right
No, but in
here.
all seriousness, like, let's walk through this.
Check
all right?
out my beer fridge.
Let's walk through that. I do have a question.
Lame. Lame dad.
252 WC. Yes, I should be lame. That's what dads are. Dads should be lame.
But the
you're
thing-
arguing for your dad, by the way. You're arguing for your dad.
No, I understand that. My dad was the guy that went out.
You
But we
sit
all
here-
had fun with my
you
dad
cr-
until
oh.
he lost his teeth.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry.
didn't do it on a shot glass?
No,
He fell.
Oh, he fell?
He fell face first. So I'm sorry. What were you saying, Kimmy?
But the thing was with your theory, you want everybody to go to your house, but all those other dads want you to go to their house. Like it's going to be a fight over whose beer fridge you're taking.
No, but I'm
from.
saying if people are coming in from out of town, they
It's
don't
going to
have
be the
a
March of the Socks. No sock left behind.
252 WCMF. Buddy of mine who lives in town,
Yeah.
lives here, calls me over the weekend. Bro, we're going out Wednesday night. We're going out drinking this night of the year. And he wants to go to this place that's just full of 20-year-old kids, and I'm not going. All the other guys that are coming also live here. We can do this anytime we want to. And he wants to go to like the youngest drinking night of the year, and I don't want to go. And here's the thing.
Yep.
The two big issues I have. Are you ready? One, you are taking the kids' party away. And I think you can argue all you want that I'm paying for it. It's like arguing that 20-year-old smoke shows love marrying 80-year-old guys. They don't love it. They do it for the money.
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, like, here's the thing. This is the kids' night. Let
It
the
is, it is.
20-somethings go do what we were able to do when we were kids. Don't bogart the
I
party.
think it's over. I think they're in. You're never going to get them out.
Two, you are either going
It's like
to
quicksand.
You are either going to feel old as hell when you get to the bar and look around you, or you are going to be the old fart at the bar.
You're not.
Without
I'm
realizing
telling you,
it.
it depends
You're
on
not.
where you go.
You're not because there's going to be a ton of those people at the bar
No, I hear you, man.
with shoes on.
If there's one thing that you are, it's self-aware.
Yes.
When you walk into
Thank
a place,
you.
understand where you fall the
They
pecking
get
order
me. They
and
get
what
me.
you offer.
These kids get me at the young bar.
Oh, and I'll take it a step further. If you go out Wednesday night over 30 years old, you are going to overdrink the night before a day you cannot
That might
afford
get
to
you.
be hungover.
That might get you. But wouldn't you argue you drink more at your house knowing you don't have to go anywhere?
Well, no, 'cause
and
at
you're
lea-
comfy already
No,
in your
'cause
socks.
There's not.
You're a little too comfy in your man cave.
So when you age, Are you just going to stay in that man
He's
cave?
never going to leave his
That's
house.
why you build a man cave.
Apparently.
That's why you have a man cave. Bro, I don't want to go hang. What is that? That's not fun. Loud ass music, shoulder to shoulder.
Well, that's going to be the same sound you hear from your CPAP machine when you're watching TV. What's the difference? I can't breathe.
Like your daughter's going to bring friends home from school and they're like, you got to go say hi to my dad. He hasn't left the basement in weeks.
Yeah, come on over. I got
He
the
doesn't
beer
get
fridge.
out of his recliner
Just
much.
get out of your shoes and walk around in your socks. No, look, I get Kimmy arguing for this because she's at a point in her life where she doesn't realize how ancient she is.
No,
like
I'm
she
telling
thinks
you.
she thinks when she walks on campus at RIT to like
Listen.
cover the games, and the kids are like, "Wow, what class do you take? Do you have Professor Smithson?"
Well, she does look young.
I can fully admit that I go to
Compared to
places.
you?
Well, from where I sit, but I can't see.
I can fully admit that there are places I go and I feel old as crap. But if you're just going to like your neighborhood bar, like you're gonna be amongst other adults. It's not like there are certain places, yes, you're gonna feel super old. It's all like college kids, 20 somethings that are there using their fake IDs to get in.
Okay, we got into
But I think that there are places you could go where you're
Like if you
you're
went
feel
down to-
just right.
Like, so if you lived in Fairport, if you went down to those
Yeah,
bars at Fairport
right. You're gonna
Wednesday
feel
night,
old.
it's going to be slammed with everybody.
And if you go into any bar in Fairport, it will be 21 to 24-year-old kids that you will hate. Nothing but quarter zips and douchey haircuts.
What about the young people?
When did young people start dressing like their dads? Have you
Oh,
noticed
I
that?
have not noticed the quarter zips.
Quarter zips, vests,
What I'm wearing.
Oh, I see a lot of vests.
vests
Yeah,
and quarter
we
zips.
have
Yeah,
vests,
they're
This
dressing
is,
like
this is bad.
sad old men. No, that's what kids are wearing now for some reason.
Oh.
I dress like I'm golfing, but I'm not golfing. Jennifer writes us on Instagram. Boo!
Who what?
I think my take.
Oh.
JT writes, the younger generation does it too. We call it Blackout Wednesday. Yeah, I want to be a part of Blackout Wednesday. Hey, what are you doing Wednesday night? I don't know. Want to come to Blackout Wednesday as a 39-year-old man? High five, everybody. Blackout Wednesday. Yes, sir. James writes,
Yeah, we said.
Duffy on WCMF, easiest way to get us on Instagram. He said, you just described a night out way less crazy than a Bills tailgate, but somehow that's okay. It's age appropriate.
It's age appropriate
Okay.
puking.
Well, I haven't puked.
Public
hold on.
urination.
Other than having the flu, and I didn't
Sure.
puke. I did not puke.
You didn't. You held it together.
No, but I'm saying, like, you're right. I understand that there's also drinking at a Bills game, but it's a completely different
It's way
situation.
cooler.
You know where you are.
Standing in gravel.
I just find it funny, like, you're anti-Bills tailgate, but all of a sudden, yeah, man, I'm going to go out and party at Thirsties. Check me out. I'm Tommy. Hey, guys, I got my
have done
coolest
both.
maroon bowling shoes.
I've done both. I have tailgated with
And-
you.
and you hated it.
I hated it. But your dad was a lot of fun. And then I have gone out for these events.
And you
we
hated
did,
that?
and we did comedy.
And you hated that.
I did.
And everyone watching you do comedy hated you.
Yes, I did that too.
No, like you're
so I do have a perspective.
You
on
are
it.
sitting here arguing for the night out before
Yes.
Thanksgiving, and it's the last place in the world you want to be.
Oh,
and
I ain't going.
anyone your age that is there, you would make fun of them. But
I have
now,
been, but I've been dragged to these things, and they did suck. Yes, I admit it. Like I went to one with my wife, and I didn't know that because of the parents. And the one guy was telling me how he was losing his business.
that sounds awesome.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
You couldn't have told a different story.
That's what old guys do,
I was-
Kimmy.
I'm losing my business. This is great.
So you're going out Wednesday night, Kimmy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go get food.
Hey
hang
guys,
out.
yeah, let's go hang out.
But they should. They
I
don't
like
have
my
kids.
neighborhood
Bring
bars.
my walker. Bring my walker with me.
But I mean, why should?
No.
She should.
Why?
She has no kids.
Yeah.
Go
No, it's
enjoy yourself.
That's fine. Yeah, go enjoy yourself.
Why
Be
would
around
you-
A bunch
why-
of other people my age.
Sure.
But she's gonna have fun.
Support your local businesses.
I agree. You should support local business. I agree with you 100%.
Small businesses like
Absolutely.
Applebee's and places like that. Your neighborhood drink.
I'm going to pop some Advil to get ahead of the hangover, and I'm going to go out on Wednesday night and have a grand old time.
Hey, you gotta hydrate too. Every other drink should be water.
Dom writes us on Instagram. Duffy at
A lot of
WCMF.
Doms out Saturday night. Full of Doms.
He said, went out Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. Worst time at the bar, literally shoulder to shoulder,
Oh, you
4
can't move.
deep to get a drink. So why do you want to go?
It does suck. You have to order 2 at a time. But I do that anyway.
Again, like, bother you. No, you should go. It sucks. I mean, you're stupid for staying in
Well,
your house.
I mean, don't listen
two
to
at a
me.
time.
I'm free to be you.
All right, here's where you're going to feel really old. So Vex
I'm sitting here.
Vex Patriarch writes us on
What is that?
Instagram. He says, we were in town Saturday night. After our event, wife wanted to go to some places we used to frequent. He must not be from here. He's a Syracuse guy, I think. So he said, Magpie was our first stop. We felt so old. They were screening with a metal detector at the door. When we stepped up, security guard just waved us through. Apparently, we are not a threat.
No threat at all here.
Like the guy at the door is gonna be checking IDs. Kimmy's gonna walk up and he's gonna go, "Come on through."
Yeah.
Come on through.
About that time.
There you go. And then he's gonna hand you a magnesium supplement.
I do love this because Pat's daughters, they're only a few years away from going off to college, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's going to go take them on college visits, and they're going to pick where they want to go. And then he's going to go to, like, Parents' Weekend or a visit for a weekend. He's going to go to the bars in the college town in which they are at.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to come back and be like, guys, this is really cool, guys. Like, they have this bar, and it's got this, and it's got that.
You do not
It was
know
so
me.
much fun, guys.
You do not know me like you
She's
think
so
you do.
right.
I
man.
am
Like
dreading.
that tidal wave that's about to slam into you.
I am dreading the college bar scene, having to go see. I mean, I want to go see my daughters, obviously, if
Yeah.
they go off to school somewhere.
You'll
But
be
no,
there.
I'm dreading all of that. I didn't like the college bar scene when I was supposed to be in college. Wasn't my thing.
Well, you were on the outside like me, you know. They thought we were the help.
Well, you know what the problem was? One time, I lived in Geneseo,
Mm-hmm.
right, with a girl while she was going to college there. So we one night we go out for her birthday, and I think it was Kelly's Saloon that was out there.
Yeah.
So I go out, and we're hanging out, and all of a sudden I get like a rumbly in my tumbler. I had to take a dump. So I go into the bathroom. I take a dump. No toilet paper.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
nobody
expect
dumps
that.
in those places.
Well, I didn't want to dump. I didn't want to dump. So I had to wipe my you-know-what with my socks.
Oh, my God, which is going to ruin sock night.
I throw my socks in the garbage can.
And I hope so.
Because I don't want to clog the
I hope you
toilet.
didn't put it back on.
I go out, and we're standing there, and somebody runs out of the bathroom, and somebody works there. Who wiped their socks and threw it in? Yeah, we
So
gotta
they
go.
do ankle check?
Let's take a break. I tried to tell you what a great deal this was. I tried to tell you how popular it was going to be. You made voices. Yeah, I'm
I made voices?
cheap-ass, tint-ass bitch. You could turn your pennies into double the money.
And to go.
And it happened
Go.
over the weekend, and oh, my God.
So people cleaned up.
Bro, we'll tell you all about it next here at the break room. Let's see you, Beth. You so dumb. You so dumb.
What'd I do?
This was literally free money. Nobody's going to do this. Chit-chat bitch. The amount of money that this grocery store gave away yesterday
Clean it up.
is insane.
Damn.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. We'll jump right into it. Last week, we told you about an unbelievable opportunity for free money.
Yeah.
Literally free money.
Take it.
The U.S. government has stopped minting pennies.
Yeah.
And this has caused a major problem for some big businesses, right? To balance their books, they still need pennies before they are able to adjust to whatever life without pennies is. So Price Chopper, it is a grocery store that is...
Discount joint.
Yes, east and south of us.
Yeah.
The closest one is 60 minutes away.
Yeah.
They were offering an insane promotion.
What's the deal?
All the pennies you brought in, up to $200, they would take and give you $400, up to $400. Excuse me, let me try this again.
So you double your money.
You could
in
double
food.
your money in food.
Right.
In pennies. It was up to $100. If you went with somebody else, it could be $200.
Right.
So you could get, in theory, if you and your partner went to Price Chopper,
Well,
took a
you
ride
can
down the freeway,
load up.
you would be getting $200 in free groceries.
For the holidays, Pat.
So, Kimmy, we brought this up,
Yeah.
and you laughed your ass off.
I ain't schlepping. Goddamn. How many pennies? 100 pounds of pennies? I got to drive 60 miles away to get a turkey? Keep it.
You also said no one would do this.
Nobody's doing this, Pat.
All right. So it happened
How
yesterday.
many weirdos are sitting on pennies?
You'd have to have a lot of pennies. Like we said, we weren't sure also if you had to like
Roll them.
or how you could go
A
about it.
bucket of pennies?
Yesterday, Price Chopper collected $200,000 in pennies.
Whoa!
That was
$200,000.
one guy.
20 million pennies
That could be
Holy
4
crap.
old men.
were turned into Price Chopper,
I've
which
been saving
means
this since the 40s.
Yeah. As a group, people got $200,000 in free groceries from Price Chopper yesterday.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
So did they have to roll them? Did they
Don't know.
loose change?
They probably had a penny counting machine.
You'd be there all day.
It'd still take a while, but
dump it in.
But
yeah, but it's still, there's a line
yeah,
of people.
I
There's
mean,
a
I
lot
would
of
imagine if that many people showed up, it's
penny
still gonna
dicks behind
take
me.
a second.
Penny dicks, bro. It's $200,000 that they. I mean, that's how valuable these pennies are. Okay. Just
better in my pocket than this, Pat.
admit you were wrong. $200,000 in pennies they collected in just a matter of like 6 hours.
Insane.
I'm more surprised people were willing to part with their pennies because I would think if you had that many pennies, you wouldn't want to. Like you're saving them for a reason.
Well, you're going to think the price is going to keep going up because they're not
Yeah.
making them anymore.
Well, but
Right.
this is the reason. I mean, this is the moment. You're not going to get a better deal than double your money.
I agree. It makes sense. I just feel like people who are holding on to them it's going to take a lot to part with them.
I feel so stupid for not doing this yesterday.
What, you got pennies? I don't have
Do you
change.
think you have that many pennies?
I don't know. Probably not. But maybe.
It would suck if you started like rolling them and only realized you had like half the amount you needed.
Rolling pennies sucks.
Well, so you could exchange any amount of pennies you wanted.
Yeah,
Like
true.
if you had $1, they would give you $2.
Right.
I
Okay.
mean, to make it worth the drive to, I believe
see
it's
what
Oswego
yeah.
is the closest
That
one.
was just the max.
Oswego?
No, there's one shorter because it said it was an hour away.
Syracuse?
That was more towards Syracuse.
Yeah, I mean, it's all
like,
that way. But
Yeah.
there is a
area.
Price Chopper in Oswego right down 104. Like, literally, you just take 104 the entire
You're
way.
right there.
You really are right there. And you can stop at Ohrbacher's and get a sub at the Oswego Sub Shop.
Yeah, but that's going to screw up my profit margins if I start eating my way back home.
No, but it's free. It's free sub, free sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Free burgers, free onion rings. So you're not
Oh.
thinking about the onion ring to penny ratio,
I have no change anywhere.
which is weird for an old man. You should be that guy that comes home
I
and
know.
shakes your pants out into your shag carpeting.
I do that, but other things fall out. Mostly skin tags.
Like I love how I feel like you do this on purpose to try and avoid looking like an old man. I don't do change, man.
Throws it in the garbage. Take that money.
And you don't have money to throw away, stupid. It blows my mind. You have said you throw garbage, you change it in the garbage.
Yes. I just throw it out. Like I used to look at my back when you had the ashtray in there.
Yeah.
And I'd have like it's like nickels and dimes. Check that crap out.
You threw it, okay. Like, you do realize you could have thousands of dollars in change if you just would have put it in a jar.
Oh, you sound like every dick. You know the secret to success. You got to save your money.
Yeah.
Don't spend as much as you make.
Yeah.
Compound interest, and you take that to the savings and loan. Get yourself a passbook account.
No.
And then as you get some money, that's how you become a millionaire.
No, I mean,
and remember this: you see property over there, they're not making land anymore. That's a good investment over there.
None of that. You just had to literally save your coins. Like,
buy that property over there, hold on to it for 10 years.
I knew you when you took out a second mortgage
To drink.
to have money to drink.
To drink.
And you're laughing at me because I'm criticizing you for throwing out
It all
change.
worked out in the end. I'm here. We're having a good time.
Bro, this ain't the end yet.
I work
I
with
love how you
friends.
go. This is all. It all worked out at the end. You're not at the end. We don't know how this ends.
I work with good people.
Well, there was a guy who
I work for a solid company.
thought he was headed toward the end too, and life has changed 180 degrees. Why is that not you? All right, so you blew your opportunity. Way to go, stupid.
There'll be another one probably
Why
because they're not making pennies.
Bro.
If all these companies are coming up short, what are they going to do?
They're going to go to the roundup thing. It's just,
No,
it
but
sounds like Price Chopper hasn't had a chance
I'm thinking
to do
seeing Price Chopper got all this money, maybe other companies will do it.
Yeah, Price Chopper had to
Ooh,
give
what
away.
if Wegmans does it?
It cost Price Chopper $200,000 to run this promotion.
Yeah, but they got all their pennies now. Maybe Wegmans will do it.
Why would
That would be huge.
It's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because I'm wondering
Ooh,
if
half-price lobster.
I'm wondering if Price Chopper thought it was going to be this popular, Kimmy.
Yeah,
Like they
I'm
got
trying
stuck.
to figure out
Well,
if
they
that was
only
a
came in-
benefit for them in the end, or
But
if
they were
they're
the only-
panicking now.
But they were the only game in town doing it, right?
Yes.
So where else would you go? So yeah, you're going to get everybody that's interested.
Well, no, but
right,
I mean,
but
like,
he's saying like maybe they didn't think they'd be getting as many as they did. Maybe they didn't.
I mean,
didn't
every
account
penny.
for spending that much.
How much change are Americans literally sitting on?
That's a great question, Kimmy. I'm sure there's an
Is
estimation.
there
You
like
want
$1
to
billion of change?
How much-
How much change the average person?
Like it just sits in their house, like in a jug, a jar.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's got to be the majority of it. Like the overwhelming
Yeah.
majority of change has to be sitting in just people's houses in a jar or a jug.
Or laying in your car.
Yeah. Then before you go in there and throw it
Oh,
away.
the other thing I told you I used to do too when I used to vacuum out my car, I go into the seats, you can hear the change just get sucked up into those bags.
The dumbest person I've ever met in my life. Kimmy, do we have an estimation?
What Americans sit on. But how would they know? That's an impossible number.
Well, no, because you know
Okay.
how much change is out there still
No,
based on
but-
what has been. No!
No, in circulation.
Yeah, no.
Loose change. Consumers.
That's going to be a
estimate-
conspiracy on 9/11, by the way.
Consumers estimate they have around $113 worth of coins at home in jars, pockets, and around the house.
So $113 per person.
And how many people?
Or
Let's say we're
maybe per
200
house.
million
That might-
people?
I don't
Let's
know.
say 220 million adults in America.
And let's do the math, folks. Let's do the math. That's $1 trillion.
That's a lot of change.
That's $1 trillion. So those pennies, if you stacked them one on top of the other, would go to the moon and back. Why don't you get started?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Right.
Penny boy.
He just started rambling.
Petty mouth.
This is the bank, sir.
It says Americans lose almost 70 million worth of change every year, and most of it ends up in the trash.
Half of that was from Tommy's car.
So
70 million.
That's me. So I'm not the only one that just chucks change.
Does that make you want to not chuck your change?
$70 million.
I'm still chucking. I'm a change chucker.
Change
Chucking. Chucking that change.
All right. Well, because of the change chucking, it leads to the situation we have. We're going to talk about next.
What's wrong?
Look, so party night Wednesday for all you old folks
Yeah.
out at the bars. Then comes Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then we slide into holiday shopping on Friday.
Yeah.
And there is a warning from the state of New York.
About Black Friday.
Well, it's not just about Black Friday. It's about gift buying in general, because it used to be if you didn't have the money to buy gifts, you couldn't afford to buy that gift for somebody else.
Well, yeah.
But that has changed, even past credit cards.
What are they doing now?
It's on every single online website, period. And even some stores, when you go check out, will offer you the ability to do this. And the state of New York is warning everybody, this is going to get you in serious trouble.
Financial trouble?
What is funny, who the hell doesn't already know this?
Oh.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. as we stand on the edge of the slide into the holidays on Thursday,
Yeah.
gifts may be on your mind.
Sure.
Who you're buying for, what you are buying them, how you can afford these things you would like to buy.
Good luck.
And that last one, it's the most important part, Tommy.
Yeah.
And it goes along with a warning from the state of New York. A warning that may be the most obvious warning in the history of warning.
What are they saying?
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5, WCMF. We will jump right into it. A very popular new way to buy almost anything online that you would like.
Okay.
Buy now, pay later.
Okay, but it's kind of what your credit card is.
So this is different. And we've talked about this. We talked about this like 2 years ago when these became prominent here on the show. Companies like Klarna, Affirm. Are you familiar with these?
No.
Okay. So they allow you, even though we talked about it for 40 minutes and you don't know about it, at the checkout page
Yeah.
of whatever you are buying
Right.
to now split the cost of your purchase into multiple payments.
Oh, okay.
I
So it
saw
says,
this.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So you're paying overtime.
Yeah, you got it. It's
All right.
easy, man. And they even show you how cheap the payments are right there. Like it can-
$54 a month.
Yes, it can be, $300 today, or they'll break down the payments.
Yeah,
And when
I
you
think
would have to pay
everybody's
them.
doing that now.
Have you also noticed, and maybe this has existed and I just didn't notice, but with online purchases, it'll also let you split it between different cards.
Yes.
I guess I've never seen that before.
Wow.
Like it was always like choose your payment, and
Spread
that was
the
it.
pain?
Yes.
Now
All
you
right.
can split it between credit
But
cards.
it's not spreading the pain. It's buying
Yeah.
something that you can't afford over the limit that you have on all your cards. So the state of New York is warning everyone going into gift buying season that the buy now, pay later model is going to get you in serious trouble.
Wait, if I overextend myself, that's not good?
So people don't realize the interest payments on these buy now, pay later things online can be between 10 and 30%, and that is if you pay on time. And they say when you do multiple buy now, pay later purchases, it is very easy to get overwhelmed and lose track of how much you are actually spending, not even accounting for the interest that you could be accruing.
Okay.
And what the state is saying is all true, but I'm kind of with you. Is there anyone in America that was unaware of this being a scam?
Well, I mean, it's basically they're just going to whack you on the fees.
Right? Like, are there people looking at the buy now, pay later thinking, like, oh, I'm getting one over on these businesses that offered me this opportunity to do this?
No payments for 90 days.
So the state says that younger buyers are the most susceptible to these payment options.
And that's been since the dawn of time.
Well, I mean, it's twofold, right?
Yeah.
Like, not only are they less likely to have the money up front,
But you also need
it looks
things.
good in the moment.
But you're also starting out in life.
Yeah.
and they don't have the experience with financing to understand
Right.
what a trap this can be. But it kind of goes back to a discussion we have on a regular basis about what you should be teaching your kids about financing and things like that. Remember, we had a discussion.
How to manage your money.
Well, 2 weeks ago, we found out the state of New York is going to start offering financial classes in all elementary, in the middle, and high schools in New York State. Maybe they'll cover something like this. Your kid's not going to pay attention. They're still going to end up doing it.
Yeah, probably.
252-WCMF, 252-9263. When it comes to buying gifts on a buy now, pay later model,
Yeah.
it all comes down to what you are buying and how much you want to spend. Would you agree that the folks most likely to use this for holiday gifts are buying for their romantic partners? Is that a fair statement, you think?
Because it could be a big purchase, yeah. Like
Yeah,
the
probably,
most
yeah.
expensive purchase.
I mean, you can get your partner something really nice, something they'd never expect, and you can spread the pain out over
Yeah.
a couple of months. Is that worth it?
No, of course not.
Okay, you want to think about it for a second?
Well, but if
no,
you
it's
can't-
never worth it, man.
But I guess if you can't make it happen without doing that.
I mean,
Think of all the times you've overspent.
you throw change in the garbage.
Let's talk about you for a minute. Think of how many times you've overspent.
Sure.
And you never got the bang you thought you were going to get out of it. You never did. Never. Because the fantasy and the reality were miles apart. But they sell you on that fantasy, right?
Okay. This is where
Give her the gift of love. Diamonds. Gold.
This is where Kimmy and I, we split from Tommy. Because you, Tommy, get no joy from seeing the reaction of people receiving gifts from you.
I like getting crap.
Yeah.
I don't like giving crap.
No, like this
I don't
whole-
get that
No kidding.
giving makes you feel good.
No, the whole thing is Silence of the Lambs creepy. Like, I cannot wrap my head around. You are the only person I've ever met.
Clarice.
You can't understand why your wife wants to wrap things and surprise
Oh, my
people.
God. The whole upstairs.
Here you
is
go.
just-
Here's your gift.
It's just loaded.
Yeah.
It is loaded with stuff.
Part of the holiday.
They don't need it.
Oh, my
These kids are doing better than I ever did.
This
Yeah.
man who got a boat at 10.
And yeah, don't blame you being a failure as an adult as these kids getting good credit. Like, how is that Go
Yeah,
side by
I guess I could see your argument if you had like these terrible Christmases as a child and like, the holidays just weren't a good time for you. But you had an awesome holiday experience as a child.
Like
you got everything you ever wanted.
Ever, Kimmy. Ever.
You were the baby of the family. They took you on vacations. You got to do all the stuff your siblings didn't do. And yet, bah humbug.
But I know, my wife, she's got the house payment. She's got to pay the insurance.
Your wife.
The mortgage.
So why can't you do this for your wife to show her how much you appreciate, her keeping you alive?
What am I supposed to do?
Buy now, pay later. Get her something really nice you wouldn't expect.
I'm not going to overextend myself. I don't have. You need money to overextend. I don't have extendable money.
252 WCMF. Again, we're talking about these companies, and the state of New York comes out earlier this week and says, hey, do not use buy now, pay later, or be careful
Cautious.
with it. Yes, because one, the interest rates on these things can be 10 to 30%. Two, it's easy to lose track of what you are spending when you're buying for other people and not realize what the bill that's coming down the road.
Yep.
But when it comes to like your loved one, Kimmy, buy now, pay later for yourself, unless it's an emergency purchase, it's hard to justify, right?
Yeah, but I guess you still in the moment think, I could pay $24 now instead of,
But I would
$100.
I would argue there's no way to justify it.
Yeah.
But Kimmy, the buy now, pay later for a loved one, it still sounds stupid, but you can find a reason in your head to do it.
But what are you buying it that's so goddamn expensive you can't afford it?
Jewelry, electronics.
Yeah,
I mean, for
any
the holidays?
big purchase. Electronics probably number one during the holidays.
Right?
Oh, you wait for like your wife?
Loved one.
I'm guessing.
spouse.
But your lover.
Spouse, yeah.
I would think jewelry's got to be the big one.
Well, I mean, but it goes the other way too. Like Kimmy, your husband, I'm sure, has a lot of electronicals. He's
Yeah,
looking
that's what he wants for Christmas. He doesn't want jewelry. He wants like an Apple Watch.
because he can't get a necklace over that giant ass bald head of his. I break necklace over head.
And I would think like jewelry too. You're probably not buying online most of the time.
Which is
Probably going to a store to look at it, see it.
okay. But like when it comes to the buy now, pay later for your spouse, your partner, whatever, like you're looking at that gift and they deserve it. And what if they're going above and beyond for you?
Mm-hmm.
And you really just want to make them happy. And what makes it hard here, Kimmy, in that situation, the button to use buy now, pay later is right there.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the bank. You're not taking out a payday loan. You don't have to get on the phone with somebody.
Breaks it right down for you.
Literally in the
Right
blink of
there
an eye.
listed.
Yes,
your payment options.
And you don't have to think about it for a few
Yeah.
weeks. You just click that button, and in your mind, it stretches your holiday budget further. I mean, it doesn't actually do that. You're going to be overwhelmed come January and February.
Yeah.
But in November and December, you have the ability to get more people nicer things by using this button.
And you'll still be making payments when the snow is all gone.
I don't think anybody should listen to any financial word you should say.
No, you should, because I made a lot of mistakes. That's the people you listen
You
to.
continue to make the mistakes.
Right. Don't do that. Listen.
Look, it's predatory. I agree with you 100%. I also understand why when it comes to buying for someone you really love, you would go do something.
Okay. You're going to be disappointed.
Nissa writes us on Instagram, Duffy and WCMF. She says, the PayPal Pay in 4 doesn't charge any interest, and it lines up with my paycheck, so there's no reason I shouldn't spoil myself with Legos and clothes.
How do they make money, then?
I don't know.
If they extend the payments,
Maybe they're getting money from the provider for...
well, then you're overpaying. Somebody's picking
Understood.
up the tab.
I'm saying maybe the company allows them, they'll kick them back some cash so that more people will buy.
Okay.
That would make sense.
All right.
I don't know. Would anyone have an issue if there was a law banning buy now, pay later options?
No, you have a right to be stupid, and they have a right to take your money.
Okay.
I mean, that's like, hey, parent us.
Maybe would it help? I don't. When you click on it, I mean, how transparent are they? I guess about
It's all written
how
right
much you're
down at the
paying
bottom
in
of the
total.
screen. It's about that big.
Like maybe that would help if you put it in like big bold writing.
Nah.
This is what you're going to spend
'Cause
over what that product actually costs.
You know what you're doing.
No, I don't
Look,
think you do in the moment.
Bro, when I was writing checks against my mortgage to go out and drink, I knew exactly the hole I was digging.
Mm-hmm.
Like most people know what they're doing. They want to act dumb. Like, oh, I didn't know. You know.
All right, look, but at the age you had the double mortgage, you were in your 40s, 50s. When I will admit, when I got my first credit card, I did not fully understand how interest could compound and bury me.
All right.
I didn't get it.
When you're a punk ass child.
But that's just it. But, there are people into their mid-20s that still don't understand. And your argument is don't make this against the law because it takes away freedom. I would argue that what this is the opposite of freedom. You are actually
financial slavery.
Well, no, it is. You're trapping
It's
people.
bondage.
because the majority of people that are using it are already trapped somewhere else financially.
It's an internment camp for
Are you not
financially
listening?
ignorance.
Hey, again.
Pat, you know what you got to do?
What's that?
You have to spend less money than you make, and then buy property. They're not making that anymore. Buy that building over there, and then they pay you rent, and you hold on to that building, and it accrues value over time. And by the time you're 70 years old, you can pay for your cancer treatments.
252 WCMF.
Or you could party right now, man, on your second mortgage.
What side are you on? Wait a minute. I'm very confused. You have been all over the place in every discussion we have had.
That's every day.
No, you literally just argued for 10 minutes why you should never, ever do this. I go, would anyone have a problem if these were illegal? And you go, no, use it. Party.
Well, how else you going to party, man?
252 WCMF. No, you don't party. What you do is you look across. See that building over there?
What do you do?
You invest in that building. They're not making buildings anymore, according to you, you idiot.
Well, no, they're not making land.
Yeah,
they're
but
making
there's a building over there. They keep
you
building.
Put the building on the land.
Drive down the street. I see new buildings all the time. Stupid. Brian's on CMF. Hey, Brian, how are you, buddy?
Yo.
Yo.
Happy Monday.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of these places like Amazon, any other place, they have these things now like Afterpay, Klarna, and all these. You don't pay interest or nothing. It just breaks it down for us po folk. I can't afford a $120 Bills jersey, but I can when I'm only paying $20 a week, and it's every other 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but here's the thing. Well, so some of these have no interest unless you don't make the payment on time. Like as long as you make the payment on time, you're good.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But isn't that? But the fee is just built into the product.
yeah, yes. But it's going to cost that much whether you use the Klarna or
Right.
not.
I mean, you're just pushing peas around a plate. You're still going to pay.
But Brian, here's the problem: if you can't afford a $120 Bills jersey right now, which is fine, man, that's the thing that happens. And you're going to buy it over 4 weeks. Who's to say next week if your transmission goes, that $20 you were going to pay is still there?
Yeah, well, that's why I got a rich girlfriend.
I hear you, buddy.
Hey,
Nice,
so wait,
Brian. Nice.
Brian, what's your broke ass getting her for Christmas then?
I give her me. We don't exchange gifts. We're just I give her my gift of love. That's
There's going to
enough.
be an exchange, all right. Brian's going to be on one end of it.
This poor woman.
That's
Hey, you know what the
right,
worst
baby.
part is?
Tommy knows.
The worst part is he's got to break that over 4 payments too.
Bills, see you
Go
guys.
Bills. There goes Brian.
Go, Bill.
No, but
Got
look,
a rich girlfriend.
I want you to listen to what just happened there. And
Yeah.
again, I am no financial wizard. You knew me, man. You
Yeah.
know me now. I'm terrible with money. But like, he goes, there's no interest. Well, there is if you miss a payment. Yeah. I can't afford a Bills jersey right now, which is fine. But let's say your transmission blows. Well, yeah, I didn't think about that. That's how you get these traps.
Yes, they are.
How is this legal? It should not be legal. Unless it's for something like an emergency.
Okay. Just emergency.
Well, no. Like, I mean,
But what's an emergency?
Well, I mean, items that can be viewed as an emergency. I guess you can argue some clothing, food, medical items.
Yeah.
Medical? No.
Yeah.
That I'm cool with.
What about marijuana? That's medical. That's a dispensary. I need my edibles.
You don't need your
No, I got the Jimmy leg. I hope so. Shaking all night.
Let's take a break. Tommy didn't like this discussion. He's definitely not going to like this one.
What happened now?
Well, for those who don't know what a mom vict is, we're going to give you a quick refresher because we have a mom vict that has pleaded guilty to some charges that we were unaware of. We'll explain the whole story.
Okay.
Most of the time, in fact, almost every time, we have a mom vict story. She pleads guilty or is convicted. There is a whole bunch of money missing. And then when it comes to punishment, she just walks out of the courthouse and goes about her the rest of her life.
yeah.
Right? No punishment when it comes to jail time whatsoever. This story is different.
Oh.
And we'll get to it next here in the break room on CMF. Tommy Muley is a man of mercy.
Mercy?
Well, at least when it comes to stuff like this.
Yes.
So this is a story you're probably not going to like. And it's one that could get very scary for a woman that is up there in age.
Yeah.
That will now have to pay for crimes she did not have to commit.
Mm.
You're hanging out in the break room, Rochester's Classic Rock, 96.5, WCMF. We'll jump right into it. We have ourselves a mom-vict story.
Whatever.
And if you're new to the show and not familiar with the term mom-vict, it is a woman over the age of 35 who is caught stealing or embezzling money, excuse me, from a job, charity, town government. And Tommy, you have a theory about why these women are able to pull this off so frequently under the radar.
They are invisible to society. Nobody pays attention. You would never think that woman who looks like my mother or my sister or my grandmother would ever do anything heinous.
And here's the thing.
They're
Or
trustworthy.
despicable.
Yes, and
absolutely.
part of it's that, and part of it's the invisibility. I agree.
Sweet old lady.
I agree with you 100%. It's a sad statement on our society that as women get older, we just start to ignore them.
We discard them.
Yes, but it gives these women the opportunity to take a whole bunch of stuff and
They
stuff in their
woke up.
pockets. And they do it a lot in our area.
Oh, yeah.
So a while ago, folks out in the Durhamville Fire Department,
Durhamville?
just outside of Syracuse,
Okay.
I never heard of it either.
Me neither.
They noticed a problem.
Yeah, like what?
There was a bunch of money missing from the fire department funds.
Oh.
And after an investigation, all signs pointed to their 62-year-old treasurer.
Oh, man.
Well,
she's
I-
in a sweet spot.
I would think, treasurer is probably the first person you look at when money goes missing.
That's why Kimmy's a lieutenant in the Break Room Detective Agency. So the 62-year-old treasurer was arrested. She was eventually convicted of stealing those funds. Authorities say she would use the actual debit card for the fire department
Yeah.
at casinos.
Oh.
So much for covering your tracks there. They also say she was straight up depositing donation checks for the fire department into her personal bank
Oh,
account.
my God.
With that money.
So she wasn't even covering
No.
anything. She was just
Yep.
going direct to my purse.
It wasn't any elaborate scheme.
Yep.
Just,
No cover-up.
just using
They
it.
said she took, well, hold on. I got to wrap my head around it. She took the actual credit card.
Debit card.
Debit card.
Debit to the casino.
Yep, and took money out at the casino.
Oh, my God.
With the fire department's
Yikes.
debit card. Okay. With the money outside
Yeah.
of the casino that she got, they say that she used it for travel.
Right on.
She used it for spa treatments,
Right.
among other expenses.
Well, she's got a bad back probably.
And when it was all said and done,
Yeah.
she got the Durhamville Fire Department for
Holy
$92,000.
Over how much time? Did we know?
We don't know over how much
Okay.
time, but she did pull just under six figures from the fire department.
Damn.
So she admitted to what she did.
Mhm.
And late last week came her sentence. And I want to pause the story for a second because one of the biggest fights we have here in the break room
What's that?
is how mom vics should be punished after they come clean.
Yeah.
I argue they committed a crime. There should be jail time. This is how this works.
There should be no different treatment.
No, absolutely. If you're going to give a man the
Amounts.
same sentence, a woman should get it as well.
Absolutely.
You, Tommy, for some reason, in every case, try to find a reason they should walk free.
Well, I do think that they should get the lesser harsh sentencing, or yes, walk free, make restitution,
Or yes.
have a bake sale. She loves to bake.
And from what we've seen and the follow-up stories we've done on some of these cases, it's all over the place in terms of like the punishment that they get.
But rarely, if ever, do they spend a moment in jail.
Yeah,
I feel like we've talked about one.
it can't be much.
If we have, it's been
It's a sea hair.
Yeah.
Her sea hair is spending a sea hair of time
I don't know. At that age, that's a long season.
on C block.
That's a long.
It's
Like
a sea hair on a C in C block.
that did not happen here.
Oh.
This 62-year-old woman who allegedly, no, she did, took $92,000 from the Durhamville Fire Department, was sentenced to 1 to 3 years in state prison.
Wow. Wait, she's doing state time.
She has also been ordered to pay back the $92,000 she took in restitution. So finally, we have a story where someone is throwing the book.
Someone's doing some time.
You got it. I'm going to start with Kimmy. Kimmy, you okay with 1 to 3 years for $92,000 from a volunteer fire department?
Yeah, especially when you're that bold about it. You know what I mean? And what you were using it on. Like, it's hard to make the argument, like, I needed it to pay my bills. I needed it for, it was a desperation thing. I may have a little bit more sympathy in those cases. I would say, yeah, this is appropriate.
You okay with this sentence?
The boldness of it all.
Thomas?
Locking up a frail old woman
Who stole $92,000?
Yeah.
who'll never hold those grandbabies again.
Who
But she
stole
didn't even try to
$92,000?
hide it. Doesn't that make it more insulting?
I was just going down to the casino. just to have a little fun. Maybe see a Jeff Foxworthy show. This is how this country treats me.
Anytime I can laugh and pray in the same 60 minutes.
That is money stolen, well spent. I guess because we know where it went, it's a little harder.
Oh, so you're okay with 1 to 3 years?
That's about I guess.
Yeah, this. I mean,
I just feel that as a country, we lock up women at a higher rate than any other country of developed country.
Oh no, there's a debate to be had about that, and I agree with you. There are times where a jail sentence is extremely inappropriate. I disagree that stealing $92,000 from a volunteer fire department and spending it at a casino and travel and spa. No, you can't just throw your hands.
But she was putting it back in the economy.
Wow,
keeps it going.
Explain to me how
spa economy.
Explain to me how stealing from a fire department and putting it back in the economy helps the fire department.
Well,
doesn't sound like she was spending it on her coworkers.
More buildings catch on fire. You guys can go put them out.
Okay, so I think Kimmy hit it on the head. There were 3 things about this case which makes it different than anyone we've seen before. 1, the brazen thing that she did.
Yeah.
Because in the other Mom Vic stories, these women have a complicated way of cooking books so no one notices where the money is going.
Women love to cook.
How did she go so long using the fire department debit card at the casino?
Like I guess nobody was checking. But she must have been the only one.
But it sounds like she was just going to the ATM.
Yeah.
Getting money.
Right.
It doesn't sound like she was dropping it in the slot from the way you described it. It sounded like she was going to the, I'm guessing she just went to the ATM.
Yeah, that's what it said.
So nobody would really notice that at first, probably.
The point that I'm making is to Kimmy, what Kimmy just said, it was obvious she knew no one else was looking. Yeah. So she was able to use the debit card.
Nobody was checking the receipts or the bank statements except for her.
I mean, like the sympathetic part of Kimmy, I think, is a big one, too. Because, Tommy, when we have no details where the money went, you throw out these crazy theories.
Yeah.
Why these women? She had a sick grandbaby.
Yeah. You
medical.
Assume the worst.
Bank was foreclosing on her house.
Sure.
Drug problem, gambling problem, shopping addiction.
I don't know, everybody's got problems.
This woman was just living the life. Spa addiction? Is that a thing? I'm addicted to massages?
Maybe she wanted to feel better about how she looks. You know how men look down on women of that age.
Yeah, she was trying to get rid of her coat of
maybe she just wanted to feel. Yeah, maybe she wanted to feel pretty and lucky today. So she went to the casino, got a little massage, and maybe played the slots.
Is that where she spent it at the casino?
Well,
I mean the spa.
Some do have.
Spa
some have spas.
Bro, she was getting.
Some have spas.
They do. Maybe she got a little facial.
Some have spas. Taxpayers were funding her spa treatment.
I'm also dying to know, like, when they, because obviously, like, you're raising this money because you need it for things. Like, were there times when they went to purchase things or they needed something or to throw like an event and the funds just weren't there?
But that had to be why she got caught, right? Like she was able to siphon $92,000.
And then they started going through the books.
But before they realized they were short on something,
a man went through the books.
There was a male fire chief who, remember a couple weeks ago we talked about, who was accused of the same thing. They only found out that he did it when they used the debit card to buy equipment, and it was declined.
Yeah, right.
But there may be the biggest reason why she might be behind bars right now.
What's that?
252 WCMF. Again, we're talking about the 62-year-old woman who was the treasurer from the Durhamville Fire Department outside of Syracuse. She is another Mom Vic. She stole $92,000 using the fire department debit card at a casino, paying for travel, getting spa treatments. Police also say she was straight up depositing donation checks into her own personal account. She admitted to what she did. She was sentenced late last week, and she has been sentenced, one of the few Mom Vics, to get 1 to 3 years in state prison. I think the biggest reason she is behind bars right now,
what's that?
She still owes them the money.
Yeah.
She has to pay $92,000 in restitution.
So you think if she was able to pay it back, she wouldn't be doing time, maybe?
And I'm just basing it on other stories we've seen. Because in the other Mom Vic cases we cover, before sentencing, they find a way to put the money back. And that makes their punishment much softer. Looks like this woman had no one to give her $92,000.
Imagine that. Nobody's picking up the phone.
But what bothers me, even in the event of I paid you back, the idea of I paid you back so it's cool is kind of effed up. Because they committed a crime. Not because they thought I will have this money to get from somebody else to put it back. They committed the crime thinking they wouldn't get caught.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
They weren't planning.
Thank you.
On replacing what they took.
They then
So what do you want, like restitution and jail time?
Yes, for every single one, even if you pay it back, because they.
Yeah, but then I'm not going to negotiate. Why would I pay you back if you're just going to throw me in jail?
Because if you don't pay restitution after that, we're going to put you back in jail.
Right back in here again.
No, that's how that works.
Yeah, keep it.
No, I don't know why you're making the voice.
Literally how the courts. You're trying to point out, right back in there.
Like these people that manage to scrounge up
the money.
Should have
taken that money, buy property. See. Buy a building over there.
Invest in some stocks. You'll have some
Buildings,
parties.
yeah.
In the event of the people paying it back before sentencing and getting a lighter sentence, they put someone else out, gathering those massive amounts of money so they wouldn't face a full punishment.
But at least you're getting your money back.
Okay, but the initial crime is no different, whether they get the money to pay it back before or they don't.
Yeah.
It's not like when they stole the money in the first place. They knew that their parents, their kids, their friends, whoever could come up with that cash to get them out of a jam. And I guess I don't see the difference between having to pay it back before or not having the money to pay it back, period. I don't see what the difference is when it comes to the intent in the beginning. And isn't that what crime is? Your intent to begin with?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to live? You want a piece of the good life?
Look, I'm convinced, Kimmy, that he wants less punishment for old women caught stealing.
Because he's stealing something right now.
And from a distance, he kind of looks like an old woman.
Whoa.
It's amazing how that joke keeps kicking.
Oh, no, it's not
around.
a joke. I'm serious. From a distance, you look like a 65-year-old woman. And, like, here's the other thing, and this is going to sound harsh, but I'm going for it.
Go ahead, pick on the old lady.
No, what value is she giving to the community right now if she can't be trusted with the one volunteer job she had?
Yeah.
In all seriousness.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying people aren't valuable. Like, she's a person. We're all valuable. But, like, you had a job to keep track of the money for a volunteer fire department. And in that role, you stole $92,000 that you cannot pay back. So it's not like you being out in the community, there's a massive loss in Durhamville, New York.
I always wonder, too, when we talk about these stories, if they know how much, if right before they get caught, if they have an idea of how much they've taken, or if they've just been taking for so long that they don't even have an estimate.
I mean, you are the treasurer.
And there's bank statements. So I guess if you wanted to look,
but,
you could see what you've been pissing away.
I know, but I wonder if they keep track.
Just put it out of their heads and
I
think
would.
about it?
I mean, I would just steal.
Well,
Have
no,
fun.
but like that's why you end up stealing almost six figures and doing 1 to 3 years in jail. And here's the thing. She won't even do a year,
Yeah, probably not.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, she's going to be a good girl. And she'll do the right thing.
That sounds
What?
so wrong.
What?
You don't call a
She's gonna be a
62-year-old
good
woman a
girl.
good girl?
Well, you go to prison, be a good girl. We'll let you out early, darling. All right?
What
if
is
this
it?
was your family member, would you? If this was your family
Could-
member,
could be my family
because you have so much sympathy for people in this position, would you help them like donate to their cause to pay restitution so they didn't have to go to jail?
Give them money.
Yeah, that's
Like
good,
they're
yeah.
asking, they're like, Tommy, I'm trying to collect some money right now so I don't have to go to jail. I'm trying to pay this back. What do you got?
I think what I have is moral support and emotional support.
You have
wow,
no
it's
morals.
amazing how much that changed very quickly.
and I think that's what I would bring to the table. If you want any more than that, you're going to have to help me out.
She's negative 92,000.
Well,
right
then
now.
here we go.
Okay.
And here we sit.
I can't imagine what the first day of jail is like for a 62-year-old woman who has never been in jail
It's
before.
going to be terrible.
But again, I don't have a lot of sympathy here.
I mean, there's no slot machines. There's no spa treatments. Don't even get me started on the wine selection.
Do you think the $92,000 is worth 3 years of your life at 62?
I mean, it's hard to say.
I'm asking.
I mean, did you have fun? Did you live it up? I don't know. I mean, no. I mean, it's going to be a hangover.
All right,
right?
all right, let me ask you this. In all seriousness, let's say you get like a minimum security prison, a couple of folks your age, right? Nothing too dangerous.
Like the Martha Stewart style.
Yeah, well, not that nice. We're not getting like a tennis court, but I can guarantee you won't be physically hurt.
Okay, no BFing.
Well, unless you want it.
Does that qualify as a spa treatment?
Would you trade
Yeah.
$92,000 for 18 months of your freedom?
No.
$92,000.
Bro, I don't want to be locked up.
Bro,
At
it's
my age, I'll be dead.
18 months. No, I mean, you get your 3 hots and a cot. I mean, crappy food. You don't have the freedom to do what you want. No television or social media. But you get $92,000 to do what you want with before you go.
No.
Bro, what are you doing with your life anyway?
No.
No, like let's let's walk through this logically.
I take walks.
Like you don't have the money to do what you want to do.
No, but at least I'm not locked up.
You love to travel.
Yeah.
Think of the unbelievable
Ooh, yeah.
international vacations. You could
International, baby.
take. $92,000.
Monte Carlo.
You could literally see everything you've ever wanted to see on the highest level possible.
All right.
And you would just have to trade 18 months. You wouldn't do that?
At my age, I'd be dead.
Again, nobody's crying over that. Kimmy, would you trade 18 months for $92,000? You're locked up. I can
yeah.
guarantee your safety. You won't be hurt in prison, but you're going to do 18 months for $92,000.
Is $92,000 worth it?
You've never seen $92,000. Who's seen $92,000?
You already have the outfit.
But you've already spent it at that point, right? Like, or am I
No,
getting
let's
it
say
at the
up front.
end?
The deal is up front, and we'll give it
Go
to you
live
up
it
front.
up.
Okay.
But then you have to go do 18 months after.
I don't know if I could enjoy it knowing the jail time's coming after.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
You know?
Like, she didn't think she was ever getting
Yeah.
popped, so she was just thinking, man, I found the secret to success.
Like,
free money.
I'm not like everybody else who ends up getting caught.
But they have to think like that, right?
Yeah.
Or it gets so
Yeah.
intoxicated. Like, you just get caught up in the lifestyle, and you're just having fun.
nobody
you know?
will ever notice.
But like you're just
I'm going to live forever.
But you're going to Del Lago, and look, Del Lago's a great place. Don't get me wrong,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like it's a lot of fun if that's your thing. But like it's not like
There's
you're
no
going.
like life-changing
Yes,
experiences. Yeah.
you're not flying out to a
Yeah.
high roller suite in Vegas. You're not taking an
Right.
international first class trip to Macau to have
Yeah.
that experience. Like you're just driving to Del Lago and spending
But
$92,000.
it's a diversion from her life.
Okay.
Right?
Fair enough.
It's, the lights, the money, the fun,
You justify it, yet you wouldn't make the same trade.
cocktails.
Cocktails. Let's take a break.
Mm.
This might be ethically the worst place you could crash your car into.
Oh.
And it happened at the worst possible time in the city of Rochester for somebody over the weekend.
Yeah.
And Kimmy, I mean, you saw the picture of this.
Yeah.
How did it get in that? How fast was this person going?
I don't know.
We will tell you
Yeah.
which religious institution had to work on the fly Sunday morning after what happened Saturday night. Did you see this?
I saw the picture. I didn't realize what it was.
We'll get into it next here in the break room on CMF. I mean, there are no place you crash your car into is a good place.
No, of course not.
But like ethically, this might be the worst one. And I get that this was an accident. What I don't understand is how you were going so fast where this was.
So they made pretty good penetration.
What you had to go through.
Yeah.
To get there. Yeah.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. Saturday night, a crazy situation at St. Ambrose Church in the city of Rochester.
Yeah, what happened?
So it's on the corner of Culver and Clifford Road. Just after midnight, a car, which looks to be an SUV, maybe.
Yeah.
A small SUV, yeah.
Smashed into the church.
Oh, my God.
But it did not just smash into the church. It drove completely in to where they have church.
So they got into like where the altar is.
Yeah, it's like the car is through an entire brick wall. It is all smashed up. You can see the pews along with bricks that are just littering the ground. If you have not seen the photo, I highly encourage you to find it. It looks like Wile E. Coyote was going after the Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Like, it is Looney
Oh,
Tunes.
that religious episode that they banned in a couple of countries.
How fast were you going?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you got to be hauling that. You're in a minivan, you said?
No, it looked like a small SUV. I know. Just let it go.
Well, minivan, SUV, what's the difference?
Who said minivan?
Well, that's I picture in my head. Maybe it was before he got it hit.
Yeah, then it turned into a small
Well,
that's how hard he hit the church. God turned it into a small SUV.
You were just
now you
picturing a
got a
minivan
compact.
at church. That was the thing. I didn't see, so I know that they carried on with services.
Yes.
Did they leave the car in the wall while they did that? Because I know
Yeah, they
blocked it off so they could carry on. But I was wondering if they left the car in there while they did that, or if they took it out.
Because when you do communion, because you got to go up one aisle, then you got to go around the back. Everybody had to go up there. Was there a log jam for communion?
Oh, that's a good question because
you go up the middle.
Yep, you're right.
And then you turn this way, then back to your pew.
Yep.
Because you had to walk around the what would you call it? Compact minivan.
Small SUV. God, you were so bad at this.
Because you would have to work that into the sermon, would you?
What's that? Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you can't just ignore it.
Yeah, you had to say something.
I think it's pretty easy
like that Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to work a car in the church and didn't hurt anybody into the sermon.
Hey, guys, lady drivers, right? Am I right?
If they had it all blocked off, I wonder how many people tried to sneak a peek. Because you'd kind of want to see
people
it.
took pictures of it.
Oh, yes, it says the reason we have a picture on the story on 13 Wham is because, quote, a viewer who sent us a photo said Sunday services went on as planned with half of the church closed off. By the way, the people involved in the crash fled the scene before police arrived. It sounds like they might still be at large.
Oh.
Or they were raptured. Could be either way. We don't know.
252 WCMF. Again, we're talking about this small SUV or minivan. Tommy may have information that I don't have. That crashed into St. Ambrose Church on the corner of Culver and Clifford just after midnight on Saturday. Luckily, they were still able to have service, right?
Okay.
But the car was there, it sounds like, with all of the debris, with half the church closed off. The good news, when you crash into a church, if you ask for it, you are automatically forgiven.
Oh.
Like, that's the thing that stinks, I think, the most about the parishioners. They can't even be mad if the person's like, I'm sorry. Because that's like kind of the whole religion.
You have to forgive.
Yeah, right? Like, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
It's like a literal get-out-of-jail-free card from the Lord. I'm really sorry I crashed my car into your... But they ran away, so they're not forgiven.
I can't imagine what that's going to cost that church.
Yeah.
They could put that church out. Bro, I mean, it knocked out a huge wall.
Yeah, I don't know what the coffers look like.
I'm guessing not good. Like, you could have, bankrupted that church.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They don't.
Bro, church is down all over.
Church is down all over. No, you're not wrong.
I mean, that's why, some of these joints are empty. I mean, think about that. I'd be pissed off if there was an empty church down the street the guy could have hit. You got to do me? Father O'Malley's got to get it? Not fair.
252.
Why me, Lord? Why me?
Let's wrap it up with Bob. He's on CMF. Hey, Bob, how are you, buddy? Bob.
I was telling Kimmy that there was a lady 4 or 5 years ago that went through the wall at the Millennium Games building.
Yeah.
She was in that first parking lot right in front of the building, and she only hit 35 or 40. Went through a tree and through the wall. You could see the car in the building.
And 2 engine blocks. I mean, it was amazing.
Is the wall glass or brick? What was it?
The wall was brick. It's an outside brick wall.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to remember. I've been to St. Ambrose as a kid. I'm trying to remember how many walls they had to go through to get to the actual
part of the church.
Because it looks like a pretty thick black wall or brick wall, and you
But it's an old building, right?
But no, it looks like more of a modern Catholic church, at least the way
I got
that.
the wrong place.
I mean, maybe it's older from the outside, but it looks more modern on the inside. I don't know, Bob. I'm going to say still pretty fast, buddy.
Okay.
All right. We'll agree to disagree on that
All right.
one. Lord be with you, Bob.
All
Thanks
right.
for the
Have a
call.
great
All right.
day.
There goes Bob. Let's take a break. We have an interesting story in front of us.
Whatever.
Well, Bills fans, if you're a deep Bills fan, you will know this guy. He spent time with this team over the summer, but he is no longer with the Bills.
Okay.
He is no longer playing in the NFL. He has decided to embark on a new athletic career.
Oh.
A career that will be having him live in the greater Rochester area.
But he's going to be a pro.
Uh-huh. And in the job that this guy has had the last 2 years,
Yeah.
he made a lot of money,
Oh.
but didn't get to see hardly any athletic action. The job he has now, in theory, he will see a ton of action. He may even be a star, have crowds chanting his name.
This is huge.
But he's going to make like no money.
Ooh.
And that, my friend, is the trade-off of this discussion
Yeah.
that we will get into next here in the break room on CM. You remember those kids that were great at every sport they played?
Yeah.
Quarterback in the fall, point guard in the winter, shortstop in the summer. We got a guy like that coming to town. And those people, they're competitive.
Yeah.
They want to play.
Well, they can do everything.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look, they want to go out there and compete.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, it is very possible that this man is passing on hundreds of thousands of dollars just for the opportunity to play.
So he could go get this money. He wants to do this instead.
He has had this money.
Why is he do? This doesn't make any sense.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5. WCMF just after 9:25, 9:30. A common theme the last 6 months has been the airline industry and everything around it making our lives as hard and as expensive as possible.
They turn into screws.
Now we can extend it to the federal government at the airport.
Oh.
Because, to get through TSA, they want you to have a real ID or a passport,
Yes.
right? Well, now they're suggesting maybe you don't need that.
Oh.
Maybe you just have to slide us a little sub when you're coming through. Did you see the story?
It's
Yeah, I did.
ridiculous.
It kind of doesn't it sound like a legal bribe?
does.
It is
Sure
a bribe,
does.
really.
Just kidding, guys.
We'll get to it just after 9:30 here in the break room on CMF. Casey Rogers is a Syracuse native.
Okay.
And this past summer, he spent right here with us in Rochester as a member of the Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
And he has a very interesting story.
Right.
So, out of high school in Syracuse, he committed to Syracuse University to play lacrosse. And for those who are unaware, Syracuse is a powerhouse lacrosse school.
Yep.
Like the best players in the
You had to
country.
be pretty good
Exactly.
to get that offer.
But at the last minute, he decided maybe football was a better move for him. So he spent a year at a prep school, played football there, ended up getting a scholarship to Nebraska.
That's a big college program, buddy.
And then for his senior year, he transferred to Oregon. So he played football at Nebraska and Oregon. And it
Damn.
went well enough
Oh,
where,
yeah.
although he went undrafted, he signed as an undrafted free agent with the New York Giants. He made the practice squad out of training camp, and he actually last season played in a few NFL games with the Giants in December.
All right, so he got a little taste.
You got it. So they released him at the end of the season. He signed with the Bills in May, and he was in camp with the Bills on that team until final roster cuts. That's when Casey here decided to make a change. He signed with the Philadelphia Wings of Major League Lacrosse to play lacrosse once again.
All right.
And the reason he is in the news here, he recently signed with the Rochester Nighthawks. So Casey,
He's rich.
as long as everything goes well, will be playing lacrosse at the Blue Cross Arena this winter.
And this is his gig, basically.
He will be a
Yeah.
professional lacrosse
So
player.
no
Swap
more
sports.
football.
Football, well, you can't
I
play
would
both.
assume,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
So here's where it gets interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Tommy, it's not out of the question based on the fact that he was on the Giants practice squad this past year, played in NFL games, was in a training camp this year, that if he wanted to, he could keep pursuing his NFL dream.
Yeah.
Around on a practice squad at least.
Yes,
Yeah.
continue to play on
Which
practice squads,
pays, you
Kimmy.
said. I mean,
Yeah.
you make good money.
You want to know what it pays? The annual NFL practice squad minimum salary is $234,000 a year.
So how long would he have to be a Nighthawk to make that kind of money? Would he have to play like 80 seasons?
The most you can make
Top guy.
playing in the MLL, Major League Lacrosse, is $42,000 a year, and that is reserved for
The
top
top
of the
guy.
top.
The
Most-
Gordie Howe of lacrosse.
Most players make between $10,000 and $30,000 a year. Rookies usually make close to $10,000.
So you have a job. You have a full-time
Oh.
job and you're a lacrosse player.
Bro, there are part-time gigs that pay better, like DoorDash, that can pay better than being a rookie in Major League
Yeah.
Lacrosse. All
So
right.
so he's just working his way down to nothing.
Okay.
Because
But-
you're saying, do you think he could make another practice squad, you think?
I mean, it's not out of the question. Yeah, I mean, he's made two.
Why wouldn't you do that?
So here's why.
I mean, because this will be there for you.
Here's why. And the phone number is 252
Oh, the
WCMF.
ladies.
No. 252-9263. Signing to an NFL practice squad, maybe you get an opportunity if someone gets hurt to try and make a career for yourself
Okay.
if things go well.
You get a taste?
But the overwhelming majority of the time, you are busting your ass, you're in the weight room, you're practicing every single day,
Yeah.
and that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just going to
You're
practice.
Committed. Yeah.
Here playing for the Nighthawks, in theory, he will be able to actually go out and play a sport that he loves in front of
Sure.
people and compete.
You could
Yeah.
go out there and get a legitimate concussion. I mean, why would you? This makes no sense to me. Because, yes, you're going to play lacrosse in front of, how many people they draw these
Well,
days.
if you're in Buffalo a lot,
Okay.
18,000.
Like more than the Sabres.
15, 18,000.
Yeah, that's Buffalo. But
Yeah.
the rest of the league, not so much.
Yeah.
Some of these games might be played in gymnasiums.
But you still get to play. They all play
No,
at a
like the
Blue
indoor
Cross
one.
arena
Yeah,
or
the
bigger.
indoor ones.
Why? I'm telling you.
Played
Why are
arenas.
you J.O.ing? I'm telling you
no,
right
I'm just,
now.
I got an itch.
Okay. Look, man.
I mean, this seems like not a good move.
All right. The phone number is 252-WCMF, 252-9263, because I think this is harder than you believe it is to make this decision. And I get it, Tommy.
No, the money isn't.
You have never played a moment of competitive sports in your life?
You've never been competitive.
Ever.
Never be competitive.
No, like,
Well,
it is mind-blowing.
You're not a man. You're like a little girl man.
I'm just saying things that you have said.
NLL, I'm sorry. National
Yeah, I was going to
Lacrosse
say, I think
League.
it's NLL.
ML, whatever.
I think that-
You know what the Nighthawks are.
Oh, it's a minivan. It's a compact. It's an SUV.
No,
Doesn't
nobody
matter.
said NLL, and then I was like, MLL. I said SUV. Minivan, huh? Pretty amazing. Look at that. I mean, look,
You're not competitive.
you're the only person I've ever met that has never played a moment of competitive sports.
Bro, I'm the puniest person you've ever
Bro,
met.
even those guys played T-ball for an hour.
Oh, I did T-ball. That's not like competitive.
Yeah, but you were 34 years old.
Yeah, well, I was on the practice squad.
If you have a competitive fire in you
Yeah.
and playing and an NFL practice
But that's
squad,
got to burn out, man.
I don't know, man. You're forced on an NFL practice squad to watch other guys get out there and do their thing on Sundays while you're in street clothes. That has to be hard.
But how about you get to work out in the best equipment in the country, right?
Okay, yeah.
Trainers, all that
Sure.
stuff. By the way, you could still be learning the game.
But that's all you're
like you're going to be grinding it out as a lacrosse player, and it's going to be short-lived, and then what? Nothing.
But you got to play.
And by the way, nobody. If there was two guys sitting here, and they go, yeah, back in the day, man, I got a taste in the NFL, played a little bit, knocked around. You'd be impressed with that.
I would, yeah.
If it's the same guy sitting there, I was doing lacrosse.
Oh, no, I'd be impressed by an
Yeah,
NFL
any
player.
professional sport, you still made it to the top level.
The top level of a low level.
No, I'll give you an
You still
example.
had people
You're the
cheering
top
for
low.
you in arenas across America.
That's like saying you're the biggest midget.
I'll give you an example, which, by the way, don't you have that title?
No, believe it or not, I didn't get it.
I went to high school with a kid, Donnie Moss, really nice kid.
Wait, you know the Moss Man,
He played.
the Monster Moss.
He played.
He did the Moss.
Shut up.
Oh, my God.
You didn't tell me you knew the Moss.
He played outdoor in that big outdoor league that was once owned by Body by Jake, and he played for the Nighthawks for a little while here. He's the best athlete I've ever seen with my bare eye. Like I've played with guys who
With
played
my bare
with
eye?
eyewitness. I've skated with guys who ended up playing in the NHL. I played football with guys that had a cup of coffee in the NFL just
Yeah.
randomly, right? This kid was the best athlete I've ever seen in my life. So, yes, I would be impressed that you had to be that athletic, too. And he wasn't even like a star in this league. You know what I mean? That's not a knock on Donnie. I'm saying,
No.
like, you have to be good at this.
But he met Body by Jake.
No, he was after. He didn't even get to be
He
Body
didn't
by
meet
Jake.
him? Because that's the only thing I would ask him.
Nobody
and he
knows
even
what
got
that is.
that.
Nobody. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I haven't seen Donnie in years. If I see him, Donnie, shoot me a text. Did you meet Body by Jake if you're listening?
Come on, Moss Man.
252-WCMF. Again, we're talking about this guy. He was here in Rochester over the summer. His name is Casey Rogers. He's from Syracuse. Out of high school as a lacrosse player, he committed to play lacrosse at Syracuse University. But last minute, he decided to go to a prep school, try and play football. He got a scholarship to Nebraska, transferred to Oregon, signed after his college career was over as a free agent with the Giants, made their practice squad, played in a few games that season. This past season, signed with the Bills, was cut at final roster cuts. He then decided to switch gears. He is signed with the Rochester Nighthawks, and it's possible he could still be making money on NFL practice squads, which pay, if you make it the season, $234,000 minimum.
Yeah.
The maximum salary in National Lacrosse League, the National Lacrosse League,
His squat.
$42,000. He's probably making closer to like $10,000 to $15,000.
So you're well below the poverty line.
Yes.
Which means you need an actual job.
Well, a lot of these guys play in both leagues. All right, tell you what. We're running our mouths here. We don't know a
Yeah,
lot about
yeah,
anything.
yeah, absolutely.
I will admit I am naive to the world of lacrosse other than marveling at Donnie Moss.
His beautiful body.
But he had a hell of a body.
Oh, that's what I hear.
I know. I don't even think he lives in town anymore. People are texting him right
Yep.
now. Pat Duffy said you got a nice ass, which he did. Great ass on the kid.
You just brought up the ass.
Well, no, you said body. It's part of his body.
Well,
Bro, you don't play National Lacrosse League without having a great ass.
a tight can.
I'm telling you, man. You go out and watch any.
Good clippers
that-
on a young boys.
They're having great Clipper night at the Nighthawks games this year.
Oh, you're hosting?
I would be honored
Well,
to host
you're an
Clipper night
expert.
at the lacrosse game.
Let's bring the boys out now.
A man with a dynamite clipper because he played for the Nighthawks. Taylor's on CMF. Hey, Taylor, how are you, buddy?
How's it going, guys?
How's that clipper?
Good. It's doing all right.
All right, good to hear.
You know.
All right, good.
I
What do you got, buddy?
Donnie Moss actually coached me at RIT.
Okay.
And now I play for the Rochester Nighthawks.
Okay.
Yeah, so the league's designed so that you can basically have a second job and also work and do this kind of on the weekends.
But you would have to have
a lot of guys don't make
go ahead.
livable wage.
Okay.
And then most of us work second jobs, but there are guys in the league that make over $100,000 a year.
All right, so let me ask
the owners.
Guy. Hey,
Taylor, let me ask you this question in all sincerity. So, I mean, this guy, he's going to be your teammate. I don't know if you know this guy, if you've met this guy, Casey here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, he has the opportunity potentially to continue to make $250,000 a year watching other guys play while he practices. Do you understand him giving up that money to play, or do you think this is insane?
I'm assuming that he would take the NFL deal if he could.
Okay.
Yeah, but then he doesn't get to be buddy by Jake. That's no good.
All right, so Taylor, you're telling me if you had the opportunity to make $250,000 a year practicing and not playing, you would take that over being able to play the sport that you love in lacrosse for what you're making now?
Yeah, I mean,
you want to eat.
I think he probably loves football just as much as he loves lacrosse.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
It must
Yeah,
be nice
that's
to be good at both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, Taylor, thanks for the inside info. And by the way, I didn't get a good look at this guy while he was at Bill's camp because, Kimmy, he wasn't the guy that people anticipated. When you get a chance, if you get a look at his clip or call us back, let us know.
I'll let you know. I'll give you a rating out of 10, all right?
All right, Taylor, thanks, buddy. Have a good rest of the day. All right, so Taylor's.
Taylor.
I know, I feel bad. Nice kid, right? Go see Taylor, the Rochester Nighthawks, down at the Blue Cross Arena.
Yeah, I think I was just reading about it. The way they design the games is that so you can work another job and still be able to play and travel.
That's got to
to
be fun. You're exhausted from a game.
It sounds like a lot of people work for the team too, so they may be
Doing
getting
what?
a salary, like I don't know, sales or something.
There are also guys and gals who do this.
Yeah.
It's like folks who play minor league hockey who they'll coach, like private coaching or have teams that they'll
giving
coach
lessons,
for.
stuff like that.
All right, so here's the thing. Casey here from Syracuse, who is now a member of the Rochester Nighthawks, is not the first guy to do something like this. So when it comes to lacrosse, former Buffalo Bill Chris Hogan, you remember him?
Yeah.
7-11. He left the NFL to go play outdoor professional lacrosse, the Body by Jake League. Now, that story's a little bit different. He played in the league for 9 years before he did it.
Won a Super Bowl.
Yes, couple,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. But there may still have been NFL money left to make, and he loved lacrosse so much, he wanted to go do this. Do you guys remember Jeremy Bloom?
No.
Kimmy, you remember Jeremy Bloom?
That name does not ring a bell.
So in the early 2000s, he was a wide receiver and kick returner for the University of Colorado. It was believed he would be a 2nd to 4th round pick when his college career was over. He also was an Olympic level skier.
Oh.
And at that time in the NCAA, college athletes could not take money for sports, which he had to do to ski.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He needed
yeah.
sponsorship
Sponsors,
money.
yeah.
He left Colorado to pursue skiing. And even in doing that, he was still drafted a few years later, had a 3-year practice squad career with the Eagles.
Yeah.
But he chose skiing over a potential NFL career.
Did he make it to the Olympics?
I don't know.
Oh,
You want to Google
curious.
it?
What was it? What Bloom? Jeff?
Jeremy Bloom. And look, there are more, but you get the point that I'm making. There are guys who have done this before.
Yeah, but this isn't. I guess I just look at the dollar amount.
Okay.
And what one
Two-time
year
Olympian.
doing this, or I could kill myself over here training to ski, doing this. I could hit a tree.
No, I get it.
And there's no roar of a crowd when you're skiing. You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah,
there's
it is.
yeah, very quick. Yeah, tree,
There was Jeremy.
cliff.
So he was a 2-time Olympian, 10-time World Cup gold medalist. He was inducted into the National Ski Hall of Fame in 2013.
So he made the right decision. I do wonder, though.
Well, did he? I mean, if he would have pursued an NFL career for 4 or 5 years, he'd be vastly more wealthy than this guy.
I mean, what do skiers
Maybe
make?
he got some nice sponsorship
Nothing.
money.
But even with that, let's say he made
You
far
never
less
heard of
money
him.
skiing. I mean, he's an icon. 2-time
In that
Olympian.
world,
I mean,
yeah.
in that world,
I can't even name you a skier. Like,
Lindsey Vaughn.
and that's because she's hot.
That's 'cause
Yeah.
she's so hot.
Well,
man.
when she was coming down Fugly Mountain, nobody'd care.
Wasn't that what they named your mother's breast? Fugly Mountains?
But you got done with them.
Yeah. A fugly. Those things up real good. You know what the worst part is, Kimmy?
What?
She got thrown out of Clipper night at the Nighthawks game.
I love how we go. I just want to point out.
Yeah, sure.
He's saying, well, you can't name a skier. Every time the Bills play A team that we don't normally play. You can't name a single person on the other team.
I know.
Great, that's a great point.
But I know the top guys.
252 WCMF.
Only
Again,
because they're in commercials.
we're talking about this Syracuse native. He was supposed to go to college at Syracuse to play lacrosse. He passed on that to go play college football at Nebraska and Oregon. Long story short, spent some time with the Giants last year on the practice squad. Tried to make the Bills. Was got out of training camp.
He's stuck in his chair.
The NFL league minimum practice squad is $234,000. The league maximum in the National Lacrosse League is $42,000. Again, this
Food
is
stamps.
online here. So, but it sounds like he is passing on money if he still because I mean if you
So think about that. If you're the top tier guy,
Yeah.
you're still below the poverty level.
No, 42 is above the poverty level.
Yeah.
Man, you were barely.
And Taylor, didn't he just say some guys are making like a lot more than that?
Yeah, like 2 dudes.
I don't know. It could be more. And again, like they might get sponsorship money outside of the.
No sponsor for what?
There are lacrosse teams in bigger cities than Rochester that maybe there's more opportunity.
Look, I'm going off of what was on the players union stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, I could be
but
wrong.
but I know. I'm just saying.
You ain't
like, there
living
might be more
large
money
on
there than you think.
$42K.
Well, yeah, no kidding, but you know the poverty line's like $24,000.
This?
Kimmy, will you Google what the national
I
poverty
thought it was
line
like
is?
40.
No,
Ooh.
no, maybe it's in the low 30s.
Well, you're at 42.
Okay, no, I'm not saying you're getting rich. I agree with you.
We're
It's a
gonna
large
do
discrepancy.
to around this town, baby. We're going out for champagne and caviar dreams tonight.
252 WCMF. Look, competitive people get this. Folks that are high level performers. Like for example,
Like
Ben.
kettlebell guys.
Ben's on CMF. Hey Ben, how are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Good.
What's up?
Good to hear from you, buddy.
So, growing up, I absolutely loved playing paintball. That was my jam. And there is a professional paintball league, the MXL. And if I could get to that level, I would gladly, I don't know if I'd quit my job, but I would take a pay cut to go play professional paintball.
Okay, but let's
It's
say,
not
but
gonna
in this
happen.
case,
I'm not
all right.
that good.
Hold on. In this case, this guy may be taking like a 90% pay cut. Legit. Would you take a 90% pay cut to go play professional paintball?
I mean, I'd still be making more than Tommy, so maybe.
Way
gotta drag me into
Way to
this.
bring it back around, buddy. Good job.
Because you're on the show, Tommy. Like, come on, man.
And you're ugly and stupid.
I'm not entirely sure how much those guys make off the top of my
The
head.
professional paintball players.
Yeah, it can't be that much.
No.
I mean,
Well, they get
I
the
know-
sponsorship. Benjamin
Yeah,
Moore,
they make a
people
lot of
like
money
that,
in
throwing some money in
sponsorship.
there.
Some of the guys own, like,
Well, I don't know who else is paying you to paint, shoot paintball.
There are paintball companies, but I can't imagine anybody makes over like 60 grand playing pro paintball.
Average annual salary is around $39,000.
In pro paintball.
Yeah.
Pro.
Because it depends on how many like tournament. It's like factors like tournament.
And by the way,
runs.
you got to travel to these tournaments.
Yeah, you probably pay it out of your own pocket.
well, the team you play for usually pays for that.
Oh yeah, they throw that money around.
Ben, good luck with your pro paintball career, buddy. Thanks for the call. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys. Have a good one.
All right, go get your Ben paintball jersey while you can before it sells out. Where it gets really complicated
What's that?
is when a scenario like this, he's really good at a sport that pays well
Yeah.
and really good at a sport that doesn't, starts to show up in younger kids. Because when you think the best athletes in high school, you think quarterback, shortstop, point guard, like we said. But, Kimmy, we learned starting in the mid to late 90s, some of the best athletes in high school never got to shine in sports because they were busy skateboarding, rollerblading, and BMX biking.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
That's one of those kind of off-brand sports, and they didn't get to compete through school
Yes.
in a lot of those too. So yeah, they have to go off and find a park to skate around, or go to like an away tournament somewhere.
But like I can remember,
Is
like
that what
never
they're called tournaments.
whatever
Yeah.
it is. But no, like even kids that don't do it competitively, I
Yeah.
can remember like a couple of kids in middle school, like they never played organized sports and they were into skateboarding and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And then we go play
Or
pickup.
motorsports.
But we'd go play
Yeah.
pickup basketball, and it was like, holy crap!
Yeah.
Like these kids are legitimate.
Beautiful bodies, tight
No,
clippers.
they're just- they were
floating
just
through
really
the air.
cool.
Yeah, those
coordinated.
middle school boys.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you were
No, I
talking
didn't
about.
say Clipper. Well, you want to talk more about the middle school boy?
Well, the
Clippers?
boys have clippers, bro. I'll stand behind that statement.
The defense would like to rest after the prosecution read, "The boys have clippers, don't they?" No, I like as a parent. If you have a kid, that's a good hockey player, a good football player, but they enjoy doing this stuff more, right? Like, You got a chance at your kid making the X Games, probably not good. Like, what are you supposed to do? Do you let them do what they love? Do you try and push them down a path where maybe college gets a little bit of money off? I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but that skateboard, you could really F yourself up.
Not like football or hockey.
No, but try.
My daughter got helicoptered on Friday.
You can F yourself up in all those sports.
No, but like you could do some wicked damage to yourself on a
Wicked
skateboard.
damage. Kimmy, that's damage in Boston. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, wicked, you know what?
No bus
damage.
for you. That's how bad the damage is. All right, let's take a break. And if you want to see Casey Rogers playing lacrosse,
go after it, man. Good luck.
Yeah, I mean, he's
sold out.
He'll be on this roster with Taylor, who we talked to a second ago.
Yeah. Or you can see if it's their second jobs.
Yeah. Bro, you work in radio.
I know.
Working radio.
No, like everybody but you has a second job. Everybody. And your second job is living in your wife's house.
That's a job. You got to do what you got to do.
No, it's a job for her.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's take a break. This sounds like a legitimate legal bribe for the federal government.
And I'm kind of pissed off because I went and got both of these things. And it takes time. Like, you got to fill out, you got to wait, you got to go do. And all I got to do is just show up with my wallet.
But in the long run, you're going to save a fortune doing what you did.
But here's the
You're better off having it.
But here's the
it's
thing.
It's just funny that
they make you go through these hoops because we're supposed to be safer.
Right. Yeah. That's what I thought the whole point of it was.
Safer.
Yeah, I agree.
Apparently,
with you.
all I need
to
is
move
some
things
Benjamins.
along, to make things safer.
Yes.
To do a couple more checks.
Well, yeah, they check.
Yeah.
Some Benjamin Moores, from what I hear, right, guys? Huh?
Did you say boys with clippers?
We're going back to that.
No, we're moving forward.
When's your passport back?
We'll do that, not the Clipper thing, the other thing. Here in the break room next on CMF. This is for safety, Tommy.
What's that?
Well, we've been told for years this has to get done to ensure that we know who is going through TSA at
Yes.
the airport, right?
Mhm.
Like, it's easy
Check you
to
out.
It's easy to forge documents the way they exist now.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a passport or a real ID, well, you won't be able to fly anymore.
Mhm.
That is, unless you got a little something in your wallet.
This really pisses me off, man. I just went and did both of these things, and it costs you money
Well, so
and
does-
time.
You're hanging out in the break room. Rochester's Classic Rock 96.5 WCMF. So from 9/11
Yeah.
up until about a year ago, we were told that real ID was on the way.
Yeah.
And the only way you would be able to fly in America,
Cross a border.
yes, was with a real ID. So it kept getting pushed back. Finally, a couple of months ago, real ID.
This is the date.
You got it. So you would not be allowed to fly or leave the country without a real ID or a passport.
Right.
And then when they rolled it out, they were like, well, kind of, you can still fly domestically maybe if you have a regular ID. But that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Only for a little while because everyone's going to get a real ID. Except now, the TSA is proposing a new rule
What's that?
for those that don't have a real ID or a passport.
I can't fly. I'm out.
No.
Wait, I'm still in?
You can fly with a regular ID
Mhm.
if you give them $18.
Wait, $18. It's not like $100.
Not like 20.
It's $18.
Yeah, I don't even have to slip you a 20.
No, you get change back. So there's not a lot of information. A, when the fee will take effect, or B,
How it'll work.
why?
Where are you paying? Like, who are you paying?
Maybe it's a fee attached to your plane ticket.
It's got to be like,
Okay.
yeah, because when you fly, yeah,
right?
then it goes right to the TSA.
So the TSA says the $18 you give them
Yeah, what are they going for?
will fund new identity verification technology.
Which they don't need because I just gave you cash.
Quote.
I kind of thought that was the point of the ID.
No, no, Kimmy.
So why are you buying that machine if I could just, we should just go all cash.
Quote, travelers without a real ID could join a program allowing them to use a biometric kiosk to pass through security. The non-refundable fee will cover a 10-day period. So it sounds like they're paying to use Clear. Are you familiar with Clear?
Is that like facial recognition?
You got it. So, like, if you have a passport and you're trying to get back through customs, you can pay an extra money to belong to Clear. Pay an extra money. And they just scan your face, and you just get to
Okay.
walk. You don't go through customs. But, okay.
All right.
So I have to give you $18 and all of my personal
Yeah, that's all.
biometric data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the stupidest thing. Explain to me why this is better than what's going on now,
Or a
252
bribe.
WCMF. Well,
Sorry.
no, it is a.
It's a bribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm slipping you cash.
Give me money. So and you get on the plane.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that true?
Get $18, go.
Hey, listen.
I guess it pays to be a procrastinator.
Well, I don't
Or
know,
a
though.
scumbag.
What does a real ID cost?
So I just went and had one done. So you go down to the DMV.
Yeah.
And you got to go through. But you have to submit a process because you can't just go to the DMV and get one.
Okay.
You have to make an appointment.
Okay.
So you had to find out where there are appointments, and then you had to go to that DMV. And then it was like $100 and something bucks.
Okay.
But you just can't go and do it. You got to do it online, then go down.
Gotcha. All right. So
Passport, the same thing.
I don't know, though, man. I mean, you're probably still saving money in the long run paying the $100. I know it's a pain in the ass, but I don't know, man. 18,
Well, it just pisses you off. Like you were told you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. So you go and do it. Like, we just throw some money. It's a problem.
I mean, like, this doesn't get more, it looks like a bribe than what this is.
And it sounds like you could get people on the plane you don't want on the plane,
Well,
but that
no.
had $18.
You'd have
you
the
still have to go through the
biometric
check.
scanning your
but do they
face.
have that now?
I will read you the quote again.
Because they need these things.
Quote, TSA says the money would go towards funding new identity verification technology. Travelers without a real ID could join a program. The way they
Sounds
put
like
it,
they don't have
Yeah.
that machine yet. So what
You're
I'm
right.
saying is, if you're trying to keep bad people off a plane,
Yeah.
all I need is $18 to
No,
bring the
that's-
system down.
That's a valid point. Although I know they have those face scanners at
Yeah, I was going to say, every time
Rochester.
you go through TSA, they scan your face.
Yeah. So, I mean, unless it's the tiny airports that don't have them.
Could be.
But then again, I mean, if this program is for everywhere, couldn't you just slide the $18 at the tiny airport? Like the one out in Dansville we were talking about last week?
Yes.
252 WCMF. 252-9263. Again, the TSA is proposing a new rule for those who don't have a passport or a real ID, which we were told was required.
And I thought it was made to like help streamline the whole process of travel.
Apparently not. If you
It
have
seems like it would take much longer.
I just don't get why, if we were going to do this,
Yeah.
you don't. You know, make this an option before everyone went out.
And
like you did, it got the real ID.
Yes.
Because like if you did it that way, okay.
Are they doing
fine.
it because are there like just a ton of people showing up to the airport that didn't realize they didn't need a real ID still?
Okay,
so
but you
they're
won't
just
do it
doing it to like help those people get through?
But you won't do it again. Like, I mean, look,
I
man.
know, you're right.
No,
I mean,
but
yeah,
it would
you
be
lose
like,
out.
It would
but-
be like arguing I didn't know, like letting someone fly to Europe when they don't have a passport because they didn't know they needed a passport.
So, like, I know with the real ID, all I need is you can go into Canada and Mexico with just a real ID.
Yes.
So when I get to the border, do I just slip the guard $20? Hey, thanks, Tony.
So I believe
See you on the way
this works
back,
at
buddy.
the airport.
I'll pick you up some cigs.
I believe what is happening here, what we're describing with the TSA, is just for domestic
Yeah.
flights.
Okay.
Because
All right.
when it comes to international border crossings, it has to be an agreement between the U.S.
Right.
and that country.
And you got to bring a lot more money. Them boys ain't cheap.
Let's just think about for a second.
All right, let's think.
If you're over the age of 35,
Yeah.
you may have recollections of what getting on an airplane was like before 9/11, right? Because
Yeah.
that would have put you at about 5th grade.
Yeah.
What it was to go through security and get on a plane in August of 2001 versus what it takes now.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Because all you had to do was put your bag through a small metal detector and you were on an airplane.
Yes.
You could buy airline tickets in cash at a desk at the airport.
Yep.
And I don't think
And go.
you didn't need an ID. Did you need
Yeah.
an ID to get on a plane?
No, because I thought you could buy somebody's plane ticket at one point, right? Like it could have somebody else's name on it. Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah. So we did a promotion one time at the airport, an old CMF show, where it was a flyaway, which means you entered to win, and it was a flyaway, let's say to Vegas to see Motley Crue. So everybody came down there, we pulled 2 names, and you flew out.
In that moment.
Yeah. The winners flew out on
Yeah.
the plane right then and there. You can't do any of that
Yeah.
crap anymore.
No last minute tickets like that.
Like
no,
seriously,
no,
right?
like here's your
Yeah.
tickets. Get
Yeah.
on the plane.
And even if you could walk into an airport, right, and say, "Hey, I would," and you're able to buy a ticket one way somewhere in cash.
Yeah.
The amount of security that you would get walking through TSA, hello, one-way ticket I just bought in cash at this
For the moment
airport,
thing,
please.
you know?
Can you pay in cash? Can you go? Can I pay in cash for a ticket at the airport?
I guess you.
Like,
Well,
have you seen a cash register?
I didn't even. Yeah, to your point, they might not even have a machine to print you out, buy a ticket.
Well, no, they print you out the boarding pass when you get there.
Yeah, but you've already purchased the ticket. I'm saying like you're gonna walk up, buy a ticket.
Yeah, cash, straight cash, homie.
It seems like
way.
most airlines have moved to the cashless system.
Okay.
But there, it says you may still be able to purchase, to pay in cash for an airline ticket depending on the airport and airline.
Dansville, definitely still cash.
Yeah.
Definitely cash out there. All right, so everybody, here's what is really stupid about this.
What's that?
Right? Like, I get that the real ID thing was like 25 years in the making. Like, oh, it's going to happen, and it never happened, But in doing this 6 months after everyone had to have the real ID,
Yeah.
from this point on, when you tell people in this country that they're going to need this document, no one's going to get it.
Yeah. What's the rush?
Yes, because we all know that you're going to come up with something on the back end to accommodate people if I'm willing to give you $18.
You're willing to wait it out.
Yeah.
Ugh. We come back, wrap it up, tell you what we're doing tomorrow next on CMF. Give me a rapperoo.
Patio, Monday rapperoo.
For a Monday break room CMF that makes tomorrow a Tuesday. You know what that means?
Oh, what's Kimmy doing in your hood?
Kimmy has a post from the neighborhood apps. She's going to read that post out loud. She's going to remove street names and town references, but there will be enough clues left over that if you really listen, you'll be able to figure out which village, town, neighborhood in the city of Rochester it came from. We try and figure out where they whining, and we do it tomorrow, just after 9 o'clock here in the break room on CMF. Also, tickets are on sale right now to go see Motley Crue at Darien Lake on July 18th. That's at livenation.com. We will have another pair of tickets for you tomorrow to give you.
Yes.
If you listen to the show.
I don't know if you're asking me or
I know,
telling
we're
me.
looking to say something. So we'll have those for you tomorrow and a whole bunch of more fun stuff. A promise. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not looking.
I love how you I can see the text message you got on your watch. Like you try to play it off like you're not
Well,
looking
no,
at the
I
text
get these emails. I don't know how to. Every email comes on this watch now.
Yeah, that's how the watch works.
I don't. That's the one drawback with the watch.
I told you were going to get addicted to the watch.
No, I am, but I don't need every email that the fax machine upstairs doesn't work.
You can just not look at it.
No, but it vibrates on my wrist.
No, I understand. You just let it vibrate and not look.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Watch, ready?
What if it's an emergency?
Well, who's calling you at an emergency?
Oh, they fixed the fax machine is back on.
The fax machine, Kimmy. We don't know about the fax machine.
They had to plug it back in. It's on a blink.
Okay.
We got to get out of the way. For Kimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, Kimmy.
Who is, she's been dealing with you.
What did I do today?
SUV minivan.
What did I do?
Definitely had a lot of sugar over the weekend, didn't you?
Seriously.
Came in hot this morning.
I am off the sugar. You know that with my pills.
For Tommy Muley, who's sweet enough on his own.
No kidding.
Thanks to his clipper.
And high salt.
Which you can see at Clipper Night this season. Blue Cross Arena with your Rochester Nighthawks. My name is Pat Duffy. We'll see you tomorrow morning in the break room, 6 a.m. on 96.5 WCMF. But first,
yeah, buddy.
the spot, the Del Monte, is giving you 2 great ways to save on the 2 biggest shopping days of the year.